Okay, I'm going to start bringing you guys up.
I'm not gonna say it now.
No comments. Do not bring it up. We are
But
not-
it
I have no idea what you guys
No,
are
we're
today,
not
but
talking about that.
hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome
when you
out.
say you're unmuting in a sec, that could be any moment for
I said
like
in a
then
min.
another 2 minutes.
I said a min.
So, like,
I said a min.
Oh,
You should
sorry.
say
Well,
unmuting
min.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Why do you all behave as soon as I say that? Okay. Alrighty. Well, we've got everything ready. How are you all? You doing good?
Yes.
Welcome out to episode 66. That was very confident, sure.
Sure.
All right. So, before we get into everything, does anyone want anything they want to shout out or anything like that?
No.
Be right back. I need to piss. Do anything.
Oh
Well,
my
shout out
God!
to
Shout out to
Sam's
Sam's
Bladder.
Bladder. Let's go. Starting off
Shout
strong.
out to Sam's bladder.
Yeah, it's doing well. It's healthy. All right. Good.
Hey
Let's-
everyone, it's important to stay hydrated and then also make sure that
Yeah.
you're going to the toilet
Although I will
regularly.
suggest anyone in chat, you're not allowed to go to the toilet until the break, which may
Yeah.
or may not
Diapers on, boys and
You have until
girls.
Sam gets back. Go fast.
Non-binaries.
happen.
What is happening?
A
Yes.
lot.
No.
Well,
I showed up. Chat, I showed up to this call maybe 60 seconds ago to Tomato calling himself a psycho. And never got an
He's
explanation
not
about that.
damaged. Dude on his
We're-
Yeah,
shoulders.
and now we're talking about pissing, so it's a good day. Let's go.
A lot of piss talk
As the
today.
spike
we
gonna
did actually
go.
talk about pee before everyone came into the call as
Yeah.
well.
Great.
And vampires drinking it. Okay, so
Whoa,
does anyone want
I
to do
missed out.
Yeah, he did. It was a
Oh,
it was
fuck.
You know,
science.
science that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it was some backwards
If-
science.
What? Because
Sucks.
your pee actually comes from your blood. We don't
Yeah,
have to
your
talk
pee is
about
just
it.
like
Yeah,
cooked
Oh,
blood.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it on
Actually,
the
we don't
rest,
have to
though,
talk
yeah.
about this.
Yeah,
As soon as you
yeah.
start to
I
dissect
connected
it-
the dots myself. Science sets you free. Let's go.
I only learned that yesterday. I learned it yesterday. I had no clue.
I learned that like a couple months ago, I think, for the first time.
Good job, everybody.
The more you know, everyone.
Vampires into water sports. All right. 66.
Oh my God. Bree, take the recap away. Let's go.
Did I do it last week too?
Oh, did you?
I can do it again. I don't mind.
Okay.
All right. Last we left off, the party took care of the rest of the bodies by the shore, helping move them a mile inland to a safer location. Fabia, meanwhile, discovered a small army of around 70 soldiers being sent out toward the party, along with the Huntsman and his huge bat mount. Whilst escaping the force, we were accosted by a few vampiric creatures, a gnoll and some kobolds. We dispatched the few creatures, only for the Huntsman to arrive. Fia revealed her name was Violet, and the Huntsman said he would kill all but her. Scold, calling into the sky, summoned Acthaliak? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Acthaliak, who tore through a portal and entered the fray.
Yeah.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Yeah.
That bit's actually in the recap.
Yeah. Joe came up with that.
So, where we last left off, the huntsman has just used a whetstone to run down the blade of his axe, causing it to shimmer with this spirit like a bluish flame almost, but made of souls kind of weeping and coming together.
Shit, I forgot that part.
Its giant bat just behind it, hunched down, as Scold calls into the sky, ready for a fight. The air itself tearing open like a portal being summoned. And through it, a wingspan the size of a Boeing 747, the rock flies in, drifting through the air. This great white rock. You see now with its wings outstretched, it has these kind of pinkish plumes of feathers kind of coming down the bottom of its great white wings. It circles the air for landing. Or kind of hovering right above the battlefield. Acthaliak enters the fray. And we're going to kick off straight away with some combat.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So, up first, as you see Acthaliak come in, Looks down towards Skull, flying above. About probably 20 feet off the air. Looks down, and you hear Skull as it speaks in Giant saying, "Who am I killing?"
Sam, you're muted.
Shit. Skull will look to the bat and its master, and then he'll look over his shoulder to the forest and the army that was chasing them. And he'll just say, "All of them."
It just flaps his wing a little harder.
And he'll point his maul forward. "These first."
Kind of does a bow of its head. I did roll a 1 on its initiative, though.
He had to travel to get
took a
here.
while to get
Yeah.
Figure
Yeah,
out
he's-
where to
he's
land.
kinda
There's lots of
tired.
little
He's tired,
people
like,
in
you know.
It's a tough time. Basil, you are up first as the Huntsman
Perfect.
and his great bat. About 5 minutes away is the army kind of marching.
All right.
70 or so soldiers. Fabia will enter you into the fray soon. I'll see what you're doing. Basil, you're up first.
All right. I would immediately, realizing that we have no choice but to fight now, try to do fairy fire on the Huntsman and his bats.
Cool. Remind
Dex
me,
save,
Dex
please.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 17
Come on.
save DC.
17 save DC.
Fail.
The bat. You see as the fairy fire shoots out this kind of violet, just kind of plume of lights. Wraps around the bat, tries to dodge under it, but it's too slow. The lights cover around
Nice.
it. And
Awesome.
the huntsman tries to shield himself, but the lights also illuminate them.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Both of them are under the effects of fairy fire.
And I am just going to kind of get back over here. Nice birdie.
Okay. As you
And,
kind of step back,
oh,
it just kind of they
amazing.
look at themselves illuminated, kind of glowing in the dark now with this kind of violet light.
So cool. All right.
Anything else you want
And
to do?
that'll end my turn.
Okay. Scold, you're up next. Thea, you're on deck.
Okay.
Oh, I'm actually up now. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. I'm a giant smite. No, did I giant smite last turn?
I think you did and didn't
You
grow.
did.
Yeah.
I think you stepped forward as your little call and did your
Yeah.
dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did a combo.
He'll lead the charge. He's gonna step forward
Mhm.
and bring his maul down at the huntsman.
Okay. Go for it. Give advantage, by the way, because the fairy fire
Because of
nice.
fairy fire.
16.
is exactly what you needed to hit him.
Nice.
Okay, for 20 bludgeoning damage.
Very nice. He tries to bring up his axe to block it, and you just kind of slam down, knocking him down. Kind of bits of his kind of shoulder bend in slightly.
He's gonna allow a roar and continue his assault.
Go for it.
Shit.
That hits.
26 for 14.
Very nice. Slam into her again. And glares up at you, his eyes glowing white.
And then a 15, but I'm gonna aim for the bat with this one.
Okay. Which is exactly what you needed to hit the bat.
Okay. Yeah, so without lifting them all, Skull will drag out of the dirt horizontally towards the face of the giant bat.
Very nice. As you just kind of slam it against.
18 bludgeoning.
Very nice. It bears its fangs at you. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Thea.
Okay. Okay, sure. Fia is going to yell towards the huntsman.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she'll say, if your lady can hear me right now, tell her, I want her to know this was your choice and you're not going to make it back. And as I say that, I'm going to cast Seeming on all of my party to make them look like Fia.
Ooh, shit!
Oh, that's fun.
That is
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
Holy shit.
That's really fun. I love that.
It might work.
I love it.
Okay. It doesn't work on Scold. Oh, it does, but he looks like
yeah.
a giant Fia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Everyone
Awesome.
else takes the form of Fia. Okay.
Nice. Smart.
And she'll
Just
stay
take me
there.
a small Fia.
Yeah.
I like
This
a
is
medium.
fun.
Fia,
Nah, he's
we're
about
all
the same
different
size.
sizes.
Yeah, is this like that that Keanu meme?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of Fias,
right?
Yeah.
It does say you can. I think
You can make
be
it.
like a
You can make him every.
foot
Yeah.
tall or- yeah.
So you can connect everyone who's in a 5 foot square right now can look like Fia.
Awesome.
Which means you guys have totally cool outfits on.
Yeah,
Look, like,
let's
super
go.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna stay there.
Okay. On the Huntsman's turn, he kind of looks across at the party, not sure what to look at. And he is going to begin his turn by... Yeah, he's going to have to attack Scold. He's the only one he recognizes right now. He takes a swing with his axe against Scold. 14. He kind of clings against your armor. You see you hear like a whispering, like sound of like almost like breathless people coming from the axe as he tries to hit against it. Clings off your armor. Goes in for another strike. That's a 25 to hit. I didn't roll too high. You only take 9 points of force damage from the axe as it cuts into your shoulder, and you just feel you feel it go straight through. It doesn't cut you. It just goes straight through your skin. You just feel this kind of burning sensation on the inside as it brings his axe back down and holds it up in his hands again.
Good.
That's all he's going to do in his turn. Adderwood, is your turn.
Do I take it the big bird's with us then? Adderwood's gonna be looking extremely confused. You guys are acting like this is super normal. Adderwood doesn't know what the fuck this thing is.
You're not used to seeing huge birds.
It's a really good point. I think
Yeah.
she's simply with portal.
Yeah.
Adderwood's gonna shrug and move over to this side. He is then going to aim his harpoon at the bat and attack it with, I think,
Okay.
advantage because of fairy fire, right?
Yes. Yeah.
An 11 and 19.
19 hits.
Nice.
Okay, so that'll be. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to roll the damage.
That's okay.
My bad.
You step up.
6 piercing damage
Yep, it pierces through it.
and Thundermonger
Holy shit. Sorry.
Okay.
and Terrifying Thunder.
So 24.
So Wisdom save against my
So it's a
spell.
DC. Yeah, you just
16.
you shoot the grappling hook out, hits into it, shoots in. You just feel like kind of like you see the jettison of just lightning kind of rippling across it, and it rolls a 4.
Okay.
So as it goes through it, it's frightened of you until when? Sorry.
Until it succeeds a save, the same save again at the end of one of his turns. I'm also going to use my bonus action to attempt to stun it with a Constitution save of
Okay.
16.
Okay. That's a nat 20. It gets 22.
Yikes.
You just kind of let out the lightning, goes through it, looks down at you, a little bit frightened of the electricity trying to flap its wings. And as you try and kind of stun it together by the lightning going through it, it holds against its body, just kind of almost like the muscles you see rippling against it. Okay. Anything
Adderwood's
else?
wrangling this thing. He's wrangling it now. He's wired to it.
Yeah, it's attached.
It's a rodeo.
Anything else on your turn?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Aaron.
The bat's only been hit once, yeah, or multiple.
Just
Multiple
now.
times.
I got hit once by Scold,
Yeah, I got
and
hit by
a
Scold.
big hit
And then-
just now
okay.
by
Does it look like hurt at all, or?
Not really. I mean, it definitely it's got a big burnt patch across its like chest and wing where the
Yeah.
grappling hook went in. but it's it looks like it takes quite a bit of damage. This thing.
Okay. Then Aaron's gonna run over here. And hit him with all 3 attacks.
Go for it.
1, 2, 3. Oh, one of them's crit.
Very
25,
nice.
28, 26. Big.
All of them hit. Just come up, and then a punch straight to its gut. So there's a total.
So 22, 29.
Yeah, and he's not resistant to it. So what's that in total? That's 17, 23, 29. Yeah, as you said. Sorry. Yeah, you just keep punching against him, doing just a considerable amount of damage. You see to your side this this automaton skull just kind of slamming against him with both the quarterstaff and his fist. You see the huntsman's kind of a bit taken aback by it. Looks at both of you. He now looks straight towards you, Aaron. Seemingly sees you. Anything else?
That is all. He will stay here.
Okay. Next is Timothy.
Timothy still has his movement speed boost right now, so he can actually make it right here. He's gonna attempt to hit him with the whip.
Okay, go for it.
$25.
25 hits.
Okay, and he's gonna inflict contagion for 3 turns of poison.
Okay.
Huntsman will also take the last 3 lightning charged damage, and that'll dissipate now.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, yeah. So another 3 points of lightning damage. And then he's also poisoned, right?
Yeah.
There's some more here. I do. Okay, cool. Yeah. Actually, wait a minute, 1 sec. He's immune to poison because he's undead.
Ah. Well, now we know.
You whip against it and you
Also,
try and
now I
kind
know
of
he's undead.
push it. Yeah. And you see, like, with your kind of familiarity with undead, with your turning undead effects and whatnot, you see kind of as the poison tries to seep in, it just doesn't do anything to his skin. He kind of turns and looks at you. I see you now. Anything more?
No, I'll stay here.
Okay. The kobold is going to attempt to break out of its...
Oh, I forgot.
Come on.
Oh my
It also
god.
heals.
Imagine being this kobold, like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Right?
Okay, it's going to make a strength check.
Oh.
It just wiggles against it. And it's just like biting the ground out of anger, but it can't get up. On the bat's turn. It is... Yeah, it's gonna hit. Who can it hit? Let me just double check the thing. Okay. It's gonna hit Scold, Adderwald, and Ecthalic by kind of
Wait, it
flaps
can't.
its wing.
I don't. Can it consciously attack me? I don't think it can.
It
choose
can.
to attack me. Oh, it can.
It can't
Oh,
go
yeah.
towards you.
Okay.
It can't go towards you as long as it can see you, and it gets disadvantage on attacks. This is a
I get the effects mixed up with these things all the
It's all
time.
good.
Sorry.
it flaps its wings. You see it inhaling a deep breath, and it lets out this horrific screech towards all of you, just kind of rippling sound through the air. Can I get a wisdom saving throw from Adderwald, Scold, I'll do Ecthanic, and Basil, please?
Come on.
5.
Ooh.
So you're telling me we're both going to be scared of each other?
This is not a fair effect. Don't worry. It's not a fair effect.
Like, me friends, be back.
That one, which is -1, 0.
Oh shit.
Oh no. It's fine. It's okay.
Ecthanic also fails as well.
Oh
I
no.
felt also.
Holy fuck.
You guys all take 16 points of. Let me just double check the damage before
My friends aren't wise.
I don't have wisdom.
It's thunder
Nah, I
damage.
don't.
Yeah, you guys all take 16 points of thunder damage as you just hear the kind of rippling sound, kind of just pulling against you. This kind of very air and the breath coming out ripples against your skin. All right. I didn't roll too high. Well. Okay. That's its turn though. Although, No, it can't move. Oh, it can't move that way. Yeah, it's gonna move here. No, it's not. It doesn't want to take attack opportunity from Scold. It's gonna stay where it is. Ecthalic's turn.
Oh, it can roll to try to break the frighten now.
Okay, nice. Wisdom save, right?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Wait, actually, let me double check. Sorry. Yeah, no,
That's
it's
okay.
wisdom.
An unnatural 20.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. He's not scared of me anymore.
Okay, it kind of pulls against it, realizes as you it ripples against you in the air that it needs to kind of keep its head in the game. But on Ecthalic's turn, you hear it go flying straight over you, moving at a considerable speed. Ecthalic is going to attack the bat. You just see as it kind of dives down on it like a bird of prey. And it's going to make an attack with its beak. It tears into it. It's an unnatural 20. It does 19 points of piercing damage with its beak. And then it's going to attack with its talons straight afterwards, which is an unnatural 28 to hit. And it does an additional 21 points of
Jesus.
slashing damage. And the target is grappled. You just see as the claws just dig straight into it.
Ooh.
And now it's kind of pulled against both your grappling hook and the talons have dug straight into the bat creature itself.
Oh, you can pull it apart.
Oh.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's gross.
At the top of the round, also, Dodger, could you roll initiative? Just stick yourself down in the corner or something.
Oh yeah, you're not here.
Are you muted too?
You're not here. Volt.
You don't. Well, you know what?
He's too far to hear. We can't hear her.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
true.
far away right now, so
14.
14.
Okay. Basil, you're up first, top of the round.
All right. I'm going to go right here.
Mhm.
And I am going to do Voice of Thunder in a line down to the bats.
Ooh.
Okay.
So that is a dex save, please.
I rolled low. It's a 7. Yeah,
Good.
it fails. As you just kind of ripple out and do, almost as a counter to its scream, you do your own kind of powerful singing voice. And it takes 25 points of thunder damage. That's already looking a little hurt, for sure. I mean, not considerably, but it's bits of it have kind of pulled off. You see where, like, the bite mark from the beak is kind of pulled in. It's got the big burn patch from where it got burnt by Adderwall. You guys are tearing into the bat pretty hard.
Awesome.
Anything else?
I will shoot a Bardic Inspiration at Fia,
Okay.
and that'll end my turn.
Scold.
Realizing that this bat is the foe of the rock, he'll turn back to the huntsman and maintain the beatdown. With an onslaught of maul blows.
Okay.
18, 27, and 20.
All of them hit.
Okay, 22 bludgeoning, 11 bludgeoning, 13 bludgeoning.
So that's 33, and then the last one's so 46. 46 points of damage. Yeah, you just kind of slamming against him over and over. You see pieces of his body just crackle and break, but he stands upright the whole time, almost kind of like hitting against a punching bag, but you can still see the kind of damage you're doing. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Fabia, you've been
Yeah.
hearing the combat going along as you've traveled
Yeah.
with the army, wearing like one of their cloaks to kind of fit in and hide among them. You'd even see a couple of Largo among the ranks, so you can kind of blend in a little bit as well. You've dashed forward. Go ahead and put yourself on the bottom of the map from one of the 5-foot squares. As you
Can I just put myself just where I am right
Oh,
now? Is that okay?
let me see where you are. Oh yeah, down the bottom
Just
right.
bottom
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I have like observed kind of what's going on.
Yeah, I
For,
mean, you
like-
can see right now as you come into the field, you're seeing Timothy, Aaron, and Scold just around. You've just seen Scold kind of hammer into this guy holding like a spirit axe. Behind him, you
But
see
we
kind
all
of a,
look like Fia, though, right?
That's
Yeah.
true.
I was gonna say,
You're seeing a
Do I
giant
see a
Fia.
bunch of Fias?
Yeah, you see a
Different
bunch of
sized
Fias, and you see a rock, which you probably would have seen the rock come through a portal from a distance. One thing you'd
Right.
have noted is that the army turned and moved its horses back when they saw the rock. You'd have heard them calling, going like, "Send the horses back! Send the horses back now!" And
Fuck that shit.
yeah,
We don't get paid enough for this.
so you'd see the rock tearing into the back creature. But yeah, it's a bunch of Fias right now.
Okay. Yeah, Bobby would just look around like, what the fuck? But she recognizes that piece of shit bat. I think because I will remember and also be able to see that like he still has the straps and everything on for this guy to ride him, right?
Yes.
Like his harness and everything.
Yeah. It's all harnessed up.
I would like to cast my 2 mage hands,
Okay.
and I would like to try to undo his harness so that there can be no quick getaways.
Nice.
Okay. Go ahead and do a sleight of hand check, and I'm gonna do basically a dexterity saving throw to try and dodge it.
A 32.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Don't even roll, Joe.
Holy shit. Your hands just kind of shoot out near it, and then they just quickly just unweave it. You see it kind of just only just suddenly noticing, and then the whole kind of harness drops to the ground immediately. You've
Damn.
broken off the harness. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. Anything else?
I mean, I guess I'll bonus action hide. I don't think I necessarily need to right now, but just in case
Okay.
something fucky-wucky happens, I'll hide on purpose.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stealth check. Okay.
A 23.
Very nice. Fia.
Hi. Okay. If I were to cast a spell that had a 20-foot cube
Yes.
from here, does the rock get hit with it?
20-foot cube.
Yeah, like
No.
it's here.
20 foot's not radius based, so it would be.
Yes, like it
Yeah.
just go from this dude to here. But the rock would be okay, right?
The rock's technically, is it 20 foot on all sides? Because then the rock would
It's
get
like 20 foot to here and then 20 foot down.
Is
So
it
it's
vertical? Does it like go?
I don't know. It just
hit.
says
Yeah,
20.
it would.
Well,
If because it's 20 feet in the air, it would just clip the rock.
damn it. Well,
I can also tell you the rock is pretty healthy.
yeah, it wasn't gonna be. I was gonna do a fun thing. Now I won't because I don't want to catch the rock in it. That's fine. It just ruins literally everything.
Wait,
I'm
hold on
kidding.
a
it
second. No,
doesn't.
no. Hold on. I think the math's done wrong. Because
No, it's okay. But let me look at my code too.
you no. It's because you're using the arrow. No, 20-foot cube
Oh,
is this. Sorry.
I don't know, man.
The arrow confused me. 20-foot cube is this. So it's a 4x4. So
Perfect.
it wouldn't hit the rock. No, sorry, your
Okay.
arrow was confusing me.
Sorry.
No, you're
I'm
good.
sorry.
You're good. It was
I only
roll
had
20.
an arrow.
Roll 20 puts you from the middle of the square. That's why. That's why it
Yeah,
came through
I'm
me.
sorry. Okay, so yeah, if it doesn't hit the rock,
Mhm.
this just seems so silly. Just keep like if it doesn't hit the rock. What's the rock doing? Is the rock okay? Anyway, I would like.
I'm sure
to,
he's fine. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like,
Stop.
okay, math aside, Fia is going to cast. We're gonna try Nether's Mischief on a 20-foot cube, hitting just our pal the Huntsman and his bat.
Okay. A new spell. All right.
New spell.
What do they have to roll?
So, well, it depends. I have to roll a d4. This is super exciting.
Okay.
And it's a 4. So, that's gross. There's nothing to roll. On a 4, drops of molasses hover in the cube, making it difficult terrain for them until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Gross.
Pretty
Okay.
gross. Now
Can you
they're
draw a
all
cube? You
covered
can
in
draw the
molasses.
cube around it if you want. That way
Can
you can yeah,
How do I do that?
you can move it. There should be a little draw symbol on the left, right? And then you should be able to see draw a rectangle,
Draw shape.
Draw shape.
and then the top one.
Wait, it doesn't let me click anything. Okay.
I might be able to do
I
it.
can.
Yeah, Timmy can.
Timmy, can you draw? Can you draw a
Help me?
cube?
What
Yeah.
color do you want it?
You
I don't know,
draw-
red, black like my
Red.
soul.
Red molasses. What about like a brownish red?
Okay, do brown. You like whatever molasses.
Oh, that's just
color, like a
brown.
dark brown grossness. Thank
Very
you.
nice, very nice. Okay.
Maybe I'll
and
reroll
I
20.
can I make you? I don't think I can give it to you. Wait, maybe if I edit it. No, I can't give it to you, but you just tell me where you want it. Okay, yeah. So the molasses kind of comes down and makes this kind of difficult terrain just below them.
Okay,
So their feet are kind of sticky in it.
Fia is also going to, no, she's gonna actually, yeah, no, she'll stay there.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
The huntsman's turn. He's gonna look towards. Yeah, Scold's beating him the hardest, I think. He's gonna look towards you, Scold. And with one of his things, he twists his hand and pushes forward. Doesn't touch you. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. It'll be a DC 15.
Let me check something. Would this count as an attack roll?
No, this is just a force saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom?
Yes, please.
Did you say? 16.
You make it. You'd feel your spirit for a moment, kind of just jettison out of your body, and like you can almost see your back of your body before you get sucked back into it again, holding against it. He looks at you and goes, "Curious, strong-spirited." And then he's gonna
That's
just, without
snarl.
looking, his axe just swings down against Timothy
At disadvantage.
Damn.
at disadvantage. Does he have disadvantage?
He's poisoned.
He can't be put. They didn't go through because he's.
Oh,
undead.
yeah, he's not.
That's an unnatural 27. Oh, why would I say unnatural? Of course it's an unnatural 27 to hit.
It's a natural 27. Yeah, that'll go.
My 27-sided dice here.
It just cuts through
Everything
you.
about him is unnatural, dude.
He's pretty unnatural himself. You take 13
Yeah,
points
yeah.
of force damage as it just kind of cuts straight through you. But nothing more. Adderwald.
Oh, that's okay then. Nothing more.
All right, well, it looks like the huntsman's getting sort of beaten down, so Adelward's just gonna help beat the shit out of the bat since it's grappled. Yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at it with
Go for it.
my blade. 18.
18 hits.
That'll be 9 plus 3, 12, and then Thundermonger for 21.
Very nice. So what's that total? 33 damage? Nice.
Yes, and I'm going to bonus action reel in my harpoon.
Okay, yeah, you stick it out there and go, you just see it go, trying to kind of beat its wings against it, but as you kind of reel back your harpoon, the electricity's already caused the burn. Very nice. Okay. Anything else?
Nah, that'll be it. That's fine.
Aaron.
Is Bat looking bad now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not like
he's probably
considerably
gonna,
bad, but like it's pretty
just
burnt
like
out.
kind of.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna. Yeah, he'll run over here to attack the bat.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh shit.
So it's 26.
26, 14, 23. I think the 14 misses. Yeah.
14 misses, but the other two hit.
13, 7, 20.
20 points of damage. Very nice. Just beat into it twice. Okay.
I think he'll take an attack of op from the bat just to move back to his original spot.
Okay.
So I don't want to be next to that bat.
It is going to do a claw attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 9 points of slashing damage, and you are considered grappled. As it just slashes at the back of you, and the talons just dig in and hold you there.
Oh god.
Terrible.
Oh.
It's the rock is grappling the bat is grappling you. Anything else you'd like to do?
I mean, there's nothing I can do, so.
Timothy.
God. Would I know if undead doesn't take necrotic damage? Would I know anything about that as Timmy? How they take necrotic?
I think considering because you're a life cleric and so you deal with life and death, I would say you'd know that the world of undead is a lot more complicated than black and white. Like vampires don't like garlic and whatnot. You know that there's it's almost its entire species itself. On average, pretty much all undead can't be poisoned, and normally can't take necrotic. Or if they do take necrotic, they're pretty
necrotic is like rotting, and they're already rotting.
Yeah, it might do some damage, but it's not always guaranteed.
Then I'm gonna do a guiding bolt instead against the bat at a higher level.
Okay.
After seeing Aaron get grabbed. Where is my guiding bolt? God, too many spells.
Could I also get a... Did you roll a con save earlier when you took damage, Basil?
I don't think I did.
You just go ahead and do it. You just have to beat a 10. Yeah,
18.
Yeah, good. Doesn't change anything.
I rolled a 28.
The 28 hits.
What was the... Oh, there it is. 29.
29. Now it's definitely looking hurt. You see as it kind of hits against it, goes... and you just kind of... It's now heaving and kind of breathing a lot harder. Yeah, the bat's
That was on the bat?
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Kobold is going to try and break free.
No.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This guy.
Really?
He just wiggles, bites some more of the ground below him, and he just starts letting out like a... You just hear behind you, Basil, like... as it's trying to, like, almost intimidate you to come towards it.
I'm good, thanks.
I tied those ropes totally awesome, dude. He's not getting out of there.
The bat is going to use one of its attacks to try and break the grapple. And it fails. It's going to do... Yeah, it's going to try and bite the rock with its big vampiric teeth. It's an unnatural 20, so it does hit. It does 13 points of piercing damage to the rock, which, as it kind of bites into just the kind of the lower end of its abdomen, leaning up against it, it bites into it, but then also does 5 points of necrotic damage, which it heals for as well. Drinking some of the blood of the rock. You see the rock go, just looking down at it. And on the rock's turn, it's going to take a beak attack to begin with, which is an unnatural... Well, it's a 30. And just the beak attack alone just leans in, puts his beak straight to the throat of the bat, and just pulls it straight out. And you see the kind of blood just gush everywhere. It just swallows back the entirety of just the flesh and throat. And the bat drops down to the ground dead.
Holy shit, that's gross.
Holy
And also
shit.
cool.
And it swoops round, flying over and dipping down to do its talon attack against the Huntsman with advantage. And that's a 31. And it does 28 points of slashing damage as its talons just dig straight into him and it grapples him. And he's kind of pulling against it. Just you see a huge talon kind of almost like sticking through, clutched into the skin. Ecstatic just says like, in giant to you, Scott. Should I take him up?
Fight as you wish, Rock.
In which case,
Swallows him.
it It flies.
Scott will also say, look for the army when you're up there.
And Osmond goes. And with him in its grapple, flies 60 feet into the. No, 50 feet, because it moved a little bit. 50 feet straight upwards. With him in his claw, holding him there. Basil, top of the round.
All right. I really hope we have a long rest after this, is what I'm thinking right now. It's just that guy left.
Yep, and he's 50 feet up in the air inside the claw and the talon of the
Oh.
Ecthalia.
In that case, let's see here. Does anyone need healing?
I mean, I'm pretty
I'm
hurt,
down
but
like 20 health. Right,
I can do with some healing.
But everyone else.
All right, not all of you.
Wow.
Well,
No, just kidding. I actually could do mass cure wounds.
we might be fighting an army of people right after this.
I know.
So it might be
that's the
good to do
thing.
some prep.
Yeah. I'm running low on spell slots, so is my only thing. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do mass cure wounds. So on whoever.
Okay.
Up
You
to
aim
6
for?
creatures. So I'll Adelward, Timothy, and Scold for sure.
Aaron got hit too.
And Aaron. We'll do Aaron too.
Okay.
Okay, so 12 healing each.
Nice.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'll hold off. Try to
Scold.
save some shit.
You now stood looking up 50 feet above you is the kind of held body of the Huntsman in the midst of the kind of the claws of Ecthaliok.
Skull will retract Siege Hut.
Yeah, you shorn it.
It's... Yeah. Yep. It's got a range of 150.
Is that you straight roll because you would have had advantage from the fairy foe.
Yeah, yeah.
So just a straight up roll.
Nat 20.
Just held there, just
You know.
like Thor's hammer just going straight up, just bashes straight against its head. You see him kind of go groggy. A whole kind of like portion of his skin just tears open and just kind of this wisping blue light coming out of it. That's what, 17, 24, 29 points of damage.
Yeah.
Very nice. He's looking hurt, to be fair.
Scott clocks him on the way up and we'll catch Siege Hut. And then he'll turn to the group. Is everyone alright?
So far.
I've been better.
Yeah, I'm good.
What?
Fine.
Looks around.
Why are you all Fias?
How did you? Where?
Scott hadn't
it was
actually
still- it was still
noticed
an
he was
initiative,
here
so I'm not
until you
moving.
mentioned it.
I didn't even notice. Oh, he said I would be fine. He was gonna kill everybody else, but not me.
Oh, gotcha. I hitched a ride with the army. They're fucking scared shitless of your bird.
As it
They're
should
running?
be.
Yeah.
Only the horseback ones are running.
The people on horses fucking booked it.
Okay.
The ones on feet are staying.
The ones on feet are staying, Joe.
Yeah, you got, because you get about,
Yes.
okay, probably about 8 or so, 9 horses kind of went back.
Scott will just like smirk and say, good. And then turn back to the fight. And then that's my turn.
Okay. You can make your extra attacks, by the way.
It doesn't really make sense to me because it's traveling so far.
Okay. Yeah, that's
that
fair.
I feel like I can't really throw it multiple times in 6 seconds.
Okay. Fabia.
I will, since as far as Fabia can tell, it's just a bunch of Fias now.
Mm-hmm.
I will emerge. Let's see. Yeah. I'll pop over here, be like, hello, short Fia, metal Fia, tall Fia, electric
Charles,
Fia,
that's me.
musician Fia. I assume you're real Fia over there. Nice to see you all. I've missed all of your faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. I'm like 50
Thanks.
feet away.
Look at this kobold we have tied up.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, hold on. She'll go to shoot the guy that the rock is holding.
Okay. What's your range on your bow?
80.
Is it 80 on standard then?
80 standard.
Yeah, so you can hit him with advantage. So you have sneak attack on this.
Oh, yeah, I do. A 27.
Holy shit.
27. He's looking real hurt.
37 damage, it looks like.
Oh, 37. Yeah, he's real fucked up. The arrow just goes straight through under his body. You just see this kind of rippling blue light coming out of the bottom of him. Just wiggling inside of the rock's grasp.
Yeah, I'll shoot him and then be like, anyway, I think I figured out where Count Fairfax is. And also, that thing dropped off a bunch of ghoulies somewhere. I don't know what those were for. And that might be all that I know. I'll process and get back to you. And that's my turn.
Okay. Okay.
I
Fear.
think stream froze or something weird.
Yeah, sorry. It's because I minimized the cameras for a second. 1 sec.
Oh no.
Should be good now.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Fia. We'll just, I think, firebolt the Huntsman.
Okay. Firebolt's got a long range, isn't it?
Oh
Is it-
yeah. Yeah. It's like
20 feet. Yeah.
120. Yeah. Oh shit.
Hey, you have advantage.
Okay.
It's the fairy fire.
24 for 17.
17. Yeah. Hurt in the grasp. Kind of barely holding on. He kind of stays there. The fire kind of clashes against him, burns, and seeps out some more of the kind of spiritual gas. It looks like he's on his last legs right now.
Only he's not because he's being held in the air.
That's true. Anything else?
No. No. Oh,
Okay.
well, I mean, yeah, I'll drop the. Well, I can like roll again for another effect on the cube, but that's pointless. So I'll just drop that concentration
Okay.
on that spell.
Then on the Huntsman's turn. He is going. I have to roll d6 to begin with. 1 sec. He's going to target a Cthaliok with his spirit room removal. And he kind of pushes his hand towards it.
Oh no. Oh no.
And Cthaliok saves with a 23. He kind of pushes it. You see the spirit kind of Cthaliok come out for a moment and then just go back in. The Huntsman kind of looks defeated for a moment. Closes his eyes. And swings his spirit axe against the Cthaliok once. Which is an unnatural 22. Or, I keep saying unnatural. For 13 points of force damage.
Yep.
And then he lets his axe drop down to the ground. He goes, and opens his arms wide.
Oh shit.
Adderward, it's your turn.
Adelward's going to look up at the flying rock and aim his spear up there again and shoot a harpoon. It'll be at disadvantage, but I have advantage, so it'll be a normal attack.
Okay.
13. So yeah, no dice.
Yeah, no, it misses. Just slightly goes past him and falls to the ground.
This piece of crap. Rattleward's going to slowly reel it back in. Not much more to do right now. I mean, technically, I could take devastating blast damage on him because it is technically an attack for my thing. Yeah, if I miss, I can. I'll do a devastating blast on him. So it'll take 8 damage.
It's a thing you can do to get the half the damage added on anyway. With the 8 damage, you'd see his spirit kind of break apart. The electricity that goes kind of crackles up the grappling hook as it misses, and it just sparks onto him, burning him just enough for him to go. And then his eyes open and glow with a deeper blue. As he moves on to phase 2.
Oh my god.
In the grasp of the rock, you just kind of see him dangling there for a moment. Now his whole body just kind of rippling with various effects and just kind of bluish light. His body torn up. Let me go ahead and get his new stat block out.
No, that's fine. We're
Okay.
good.
He's still in the grasp of the rock, though. Anything else in your turn, though, Adaward?
I mean, Alward's gonna move back a little bit because I mean this thing's flying like straight up, right? So I'm gonna try and get like a sort of angle here for wherever it might fall. So yeah, Adaward's gonna back up.
Okay. Aaron.
He's still up in the sky, yeah.
Mhm.
How high up was he? 60 feet?
50.
50.
50 feet. Okay, that's still. He can make a disadvantaged heart attack, which is normal roll, at least.
You'd also see, by the way, right now, the axe landed here and awakens. It lifts into the air kind of like a spiritual weapon. It floats now.
It floats now.
Uh-huh. Okay, he's still gonna go for the dart, though. I don't think he saw. 23 hits, I guess. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it does.
So 8 darts damage.
8 points of damage. Well, actually, hold on 1 second. Because with his new form, I now roll a d20.
What?
Huh?
As the
Nobody
dart goes
likes
up
the sound
towards
of
him, his body blinks into the ethereal realm for a moment. And the dart goes
Oh
right
my
through, and he
God.
goes back. His skin kind of rippling and
no.
reforming over him.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess with Aaron's bonus, actually, a dart's just a regular attack, yeah. So I still get another, and then the bonus section. Okay. And then he'll see this axe. Does he see it as a target? Something? Yeah.
Yeah,
he'll
it's
try
just risen
hitting
off the ground, and it's kind of glowing still with its thing. It's kind of got this energy rippling down it.
I'll try hitting it, see if it reacts, or see if it phases through. 12's probably not going to do it, though.
A 12 does not hit it. It just kind of
And then
moves
he'll
to
try
the side.
smacking it.
Yeah,
for
22
22.
hits.
9.
Right. 9 bludgeoning as you just kind of hit against the axe. You feel like the fist of Aaron just clashes against the metal of it. And the spirit breaks away for a moment, but then kind of reforms over it. But it's you did the damage. Okay.
Okay.
Anything more?
That's all he will do.
Okay. Timothy, it's your turn.
This is trouble. I was hoping it'd be over by now. Okay, since there's a phase 2, I will get a group heal off. I'll do a mass healing word. For 6 of us. How many of us are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4.
7?
7. So Basil and Fia, have you? No,
I'm
Fia
okay.
hasn't taken
I haven't
anything.
hit.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, everybody
I'm
but
only
Fia.
missing a tiny bit of health right now.
I could hit everybody but Fia then
Awesome.
with one of these.
Nice.
Won't be a lot. 14.
It's me back
Very
to
nice.
full health, so
14
that's
points of
quite-
healing.
Thank you.
And is that a bonus action? Yeah. So I
You can
still
cast
have
a
my hammer
cantrip.
hit. I'll just
Or hammer.
I'll swing my hammer.
Okay.
This will be normal because axe is not. What's it called?
Definitely meant to have more HP than I have. I think my character sheet got really fucked up at some
Oh,
point. We're gonna need to
no.
Oh,
fix
really?
it.
Oh, 12.
How much HP do you have?
82.
Yeah, you
I only
should have
have
more.
At level 10?
Yeah,
I
you
have
should
more
definitely
than
have
that.
I have
Should have way more than
71.
that.
Should I have more than 71?
more. Well, you all... Actually, wait. Should you have more? What's your constitution
And-
modifier?
I mean, I have a pretty high con, and I'm 107 max. That's
Yeah,
only
Yeah,
like
you
20
might be
below.
okay.
91.
Yes,
You might-
so.
Yeah, you might be okay. Because you're rolling a d8 every time, right? And mixing your constitution modifier. We can work that out, though, in a moment.
Figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
It sounds
Okay.
right to me. Yeah.
A 12 to hit the axe doesn't hit.
Yeah, doesn't do it. Okay. Oh, that's his action and bonus, so I'm done.
Okay, then on
Oh,
the
kobold.
kobold's turn,
Oh,
I'm going to see if it breaks free.
don't.
Forget about the kobold every round until
Yeah.
it's turn. So I'm like excited every.
It doesn't.
I'm rooting
but I should
for him now.
also
I know.
healed it. It's mostly healed now, as its wounds are just kind of knitting on the ground.
Okay, good.
But it doesn't break free.
Super mad though.
Next, Thalic's turn. Flies an additional 60 feet straight into the air. And... Well, actually, first, before going, he's going to try and take a bite attack. Which would hit if he doesn't roll his d20. No, he tries to bite down. His body, like, splits. The top half of his body, the skin kind of comes down. And it's just a ghostly form there. It bites into nothing. And then the skin kind of reforms. And Ecstatic uses a secondary action just to drop him from the sky. 110 feet up. Which he flies down to the ground, slamming into it, falling prone. And he takes... if it's 110 feet, it will be...
Ooh.
What is that? 1d6 per
36.
10 feet?
Yeah. 36
Jeez.
points of bludgeoning damage. It just slams hard on the ground. Lying there prone on the floor.
Big.
Okay, let me just put the prone effect on him. And Ecstatic then is going to use the 60 feet to fly back down to 50 feet above the ground. Just kind of flies up, drops him, and then swoops back down. Basil, the top round, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to fortunately gonna break concentration on fairy fire to polymorph into giant monkey.
Okay. I'll give you a monkey. Go ahead and stick yourself in the corner. And the greenish body appears. As right behind you, Adderward, you'd see the giant ape.
Awesome. That'll end my turn.
Where did the bard go?
Gone.
Scold, it's your turn. He's lying on the ground below.
Scald would have pulled his maul back and waited for him to land, and then he's going to prey upon his prone state and hit him with another flurry of blows.
First
Big
one
overhead
hits.
swings.
Yeah, the nat 20 hits. The second one, he fades away from the second one. And then the third one hits as well. So you kind of
Okay.
swing down, and the first hit, a harsh one, he's kind of dazed for the moment during the fall. You get a nasty clobber off him. So that first one was
46 total bludgeoning damage.
46
34.
total.
Yeah,
Damn,
46 total.
that's pretty damn
31 and 15.
Very nice. You just slam into him. The second time's like whack-a-mole. It just kind of disappears for a moment. But then you swing down faster on the third one, just crush against him. He looks up at you, kind of just wheezing for a moment. All right. Anything else?
No. He's in
Fabio.
a fury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fabio will shoot him.
It's a straight roll because he's... you'd have disadvantage from the fact he's prone. Oh, no. It would be a disadvantage
Steady
roll because he
aim.
doesn't have fairy fire. Oh, you're steady aiming? Okay, so it'd be a straight
And I'm
roll.
steady aiming.
So you wouldn't have advantage on this. You wouldn't get your sneak attack.
I won't get sneak attack.
No, because at the moment, actually no, he's got an enemy within 5 feet. You do.
Yeah.
You're good. But yeah, it would be a straight roll still because he's prone.
17.
It does hit though.
Nice.
So you get What's that? 29, 32 points of damage.
32.
Very nice. Yeah, you just shoot an arrow straight down to him. It just lands in his side. More of it. Oh, actually, one sec. I forgot to have to do the d20 roll. It would have phased through him. He was to the ground. And he just kind of phases above it. You can hear the snap of the arrow as he kind of phases back in.
Yeah, I think like Scold hits him a couple times, and Fabia's like, "All right, it feels kind of. I mean, he can't even really. All right," and she'll go to shoot him, and then when he phases through, she's like,
God damn.
"Yeah, I don't feel bad for doing that anymore."
You'll see his body appears. I can explain this mechanic after. When you shoot, his body goes and it fades 5 feet away from him. And he appears 5 feet on the ground, lying down still, but he's still 5 feet away.
Damn guy.
What's up? Was he doing this before?
He's like the Chemical Brothers in The Matrix Reloaded.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, it's kind of like a picture like that.
Yeah.
I was saying that in character, so I like the idea that Scold was like, it's like in the Matrix.
He's like the Chemical Brothers in The Matrix Reloaded.
We all just nod like, yeah, exactly.
I love that play.
Yeah, I thought that when I was a kid, it was so good.
It was amazing. What a good play.
Fia. Oh, yeah, no, FIB. Do you have anything more
my
you want
turn.
to do?
No, that's it. That's my turn.
Fia.
Okay. Hey, hello. All right, I will. Where's the? Okay. I will do a ruler. Okay, cool. I am going to twin haste my pal, the giant monkey, and my pal, the giant Fia.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh man, do you look like a monkey now, or does the monkey still look like another giant Fia? Are there like two giant Fias?
I wonder.
Is it like if Fia was a monkey?
Yeah.
Like it's a monkey with like a wig on and a dress.
For rule of cool, sure. It doesn't change anything. Fair enough, yeah. Technically, when you polymorph, you change your entire form. But
Just wearing
let's just
Fia's
say a
cool
portion of it comes
jacket.
with it. Yeah.
The jacket. You've got like the shitty like braided hair. It's like all over. It's like a mop of like messy hair. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna haste the two of them.
Okay.
And
So was it who are you hasting, sorry?
Basil and Scold.
Okay.
And then where's everybody? I'm gonna stay there. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you speed up both the Basil and Scold. Suddenly the haste comes over you. The Huntsman is going to get up on his turn. He stands to his feet. And you just see in both of his hands these kind of shadowy daggers appear. He holds two of them. He's first going to order his Spirit Axe. Do 2 swings against you, Timothy. A 19 and a 27.
27 hits.
Only 5 points of force damage, or really low. As the axe just kind of cuts through the back of you. You feel the first one clink against you, and you kind of turn, and it just cuts straight through. Again, not causing any cut in you at all. Burning your soul from the inside.
Oh.
Fuck.
And then he's going to
I'm gonna have
step
some Halloween candy.
here. And he is going to do...
Did he walk away from me?
he's still within the same range.
There you
Actually, he's going to expend his action to do... Yeah, he's going to make... he's going to expend his action to make Scold, Timothy, and Aaron all do a dex save.
Oh.
He twists his
I'm
hand,
not
and the
good at
axe turns and does a spinning attack, whipping through the air, hitting against all of you guys. It'll be a DC
No.
15 dex save.
that. This is Timmy. 4. Oops, that was a regular dex, that wasn't a save. Oh god, I wish I
20.
would have kept the first one. It's a
Scold
10.
succeeds. Timothy fails, and was the first one a fail?
Yeah, I accidentally did a dex instead of a dex save.
Okay.
So,
So it
forfeit the second
succeeds.
one.
Yeah. So only the 10 fails. So on the failure, you take 24 points of force damage. On a success, you take 12, as the axe spins in a circle, cutting through you. Okay. That's what he's going to do. Adderward, it's your turn.
Right, I'm watching this axe going all crazy. Howard's gonna move over here and try to harpoon it and grab it and pull it away from the group.
Okay.
Ooh.
That probably does not hit with a 12, right?
Unfortunately, it doesn't. It just goes straight under.
God, my rolls
It's
suck
harpoon,
today.
man.
You've had a
I
harsh all day.
just hang out. I reel it back in and I hang out, I guess, today.
You're just
Okay.
fishing.
Just
Yeah,
chilling.
to be fair, it's a hard shot with the harpoon. You're trying to wrap it around it, and just kind of clinks off the side of it. You're like, damn it. All right, Aaron.
Who do I want to go for? God, I wish I had any key for him. We've been in a few fights today. I'd say, I mean, there's no sign of like damage on this axe. Yeah, you can't really tell with an axe.
You're a
No.
smith. You could tell.
You
Come
could
on.
tell for the moment when you punched against it as Aaron. You could see kind of the spirits break off for a moment and then reform. So it looks like you did do something to it.
Okay, and is the huntsman looking fine still? Like barely scratched.
No, he's actually taking. He looks like his body's starting to break apart pretty heavily. You guys have done 114 damage in this phase to him.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, he's gonna turn over to the huntsman
Okay.
since he presumes he controls this axe and swing everything he got. Actually, he'll swing 2 quarterstaffs. One of them's gonna crit 25, 28.
Yep. He's gonna try and dodge them both though.
Yeah.
He doesn't dodge either.
Okay, so
So
17, 30 damage.
30 damage to the huntsman.
And then bonus action, he's gonna disengage
Okay.
to get away from.
Yeah,
these.
you just swing against him twice. He tries to blink out of existence, but you aim at the correct spots which don't blink out and just slam against those. You hear the brittle bones breaking, more holes forming on him.
Okay, and he's
okay.
gonna duck behind this tree.
All right. Timothy.
Oh. Ooh. I don't like being this up close. My big melee hit is necrotic. I can't do that. I mean, I guess if I move away. Oh, I could stay near the axe though. Yeah, I'll take a step back.
Mhm.
And I'll shoot another guiding bolt
Okay. At who? The huntsman.
at the huntsman.
If you're taking a step back, he's going to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
He's stabbing one of his shadow daggers. 17 to hit doesn't hit, right? Just clinks off your armor.
No. I shoot towards him at a higher level.
Go for it.
18
18 hits.
for. Oh, bad roll. Oh, ignore one of those 9s.
Okay, so
Forgot to
only
untick
18
my thing.
damage.
So
Okay.
18.
You get advantage on the next hit, whoever hits him. So he gets
Yeah,
hit
I
by
already
the
do.
beaming light, and it starts glowing
Double
amidst it. You
advantage.
see this kind of glowing radiant light on him now as well. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. On the kobold's turn.
Best turn.
I'm a little fella.
No,
Yes.
no, little fellow.
Yes.
Tears right through it on a natural 20. he was rolling all like 3s and stuff before. And uses half his movement speed to get up. He's gonna step up. He's fully healed now as well.
This
He's gonna
bitch.
step up right behind.
God damn
He
it.
doesn't get an attack because he uses action to break the ropes, but he's like torn through them now. And he's just about to, like, he's leaning with his teeth ready to bite into the giant ape.
Oh my god.
You'll pay for that rope.
Acthetic's gonna fly down, swooping, and do a beak for 27. Let's just see if it would hit first. No, the guy blinks out of existence and then reappears 5 feet elsewhere. Acthetic steps up again, or flies in again, landing down on a talon. She just tries to grab with one talon, trying to get him. It's a 27 to hit. But does it hit him? No. He blinks out again. The claw goes straight through and comes back. You can see Acthetic just kind of extends his wings, frustrated by the motion of the huntsman. All right, Basil.
All right. So with haste, I can do 2 attacks. Is that right?
You can do an extra attack as a bonus attack. Yeah. As a giant ape, do you already have 2 attacks?
Well, my fist attack is twice. Yes.
So you get
So I can
those
do
2
4
and
punches.
no, you do those 2 and then 1 extra. Haste gives you an extra attack, essentially. You give you all these.
But that is 1 attack. I thought that was 1 attack. Maybe it's not.
No. So it only gives you an attack as I believe a
Haste
bonus
thing,
action. Yeah.
if you want.
So it'd be 3
Gives
total.
it
instead
doubles
of-
your movement speed, gives you +2 bonus to AC, with advantage in dex saves, and you get an additional action on each of your turns. It can be used to take the attack action, but only 1 weapon attack only. Your fist counts as a weapon attack.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and look at him.
Just throw him. Throw him away.
I am going to do my first
Every turn running back.
my first action,
Okay.
which will be my fist attack.
Mhm.
So even with multi-attack though, it's still
Yeah.
counting as...
So
Okay, got it.
haste gives you an extra action, but it
I see.
specifies you can only do 1 attack if you use the attack action with it.
Gotcha.
So you would have 3 in
Okay.
total.
Okay, perfect. So 23 to hit,
That hits.
first attack. Okay. 29 damage.
I hope it explodes. I hope it explodes.
I'm literally
It's still
playing
alive.
whack-a-mole.
You just crash down against it once. You feel his
Yeah.
body's gonna crunch. You get, and he's gonna bare his fangs even more.
We're gonna do my multi-attack.
This
Okay.
thing is
Uh,
dumb. Like this is
16 to
dumb.
hit.
It hits.
Okay. I'm gonna whack-a-mole once more. Damage. 23.
It falls down to the ground, seemingly dead.
Can I, as my haste second action, can I
hate
Pick
that he
it
said
up.
seemingly dead.
pick it up and throw it as far as I
Yes.
can?
Tuck it away.
Like,
Yeah,
can I
sure.
grab it by its
Sure.
tail and like
Use it as your
spin it
throw
on
rock.
Please do it just like that.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your thrown rock?
Yeah, let me tell you. It's
Let me tell
well, it's just D20 plus 9 for attack.
Yeah. What's the? Does it have a range? What's the range on rock? It should,
50/100 feet.
Okay, so if you can throw it, right? Go ahead and roll a. When you do the attack anyway. You're gonna throw it regardless because it's a stationary
Right.
dead beam.
Right.
Roll to attack. If you beat its AC, you can take the 100-foot as the basic kind of throw.
Okay.
So it's at least 50, maybe 100.
I'm Emma.
22.
Yeah.
Yes!
You grab it and just launch it. Which way are you throwing it?
North. Off the screen.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it's 75 feet away from the screen. And you just see it launch throughout the air.
Perfect.
Probably
And
still
then
going to
I'm
be in the
gonna-
air by the time it wakes up
Yeah.
again.
I'm gonna turn back around.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Scold, it is your turn. Also, Scold, you can
Where's
share a
this guy?
space.
Is he over here now?
Yes.
Yeah, he did the misty whatever thingy and
The rock's
Up here.
airborne, right?
I would say
he's
at the
ju-
end
I
of
think
turn,
he
yeah,
was
it went up
just
a
gonna
bit.
say you
Yeah.
could share space.
Yes, you can share the
Okay.
same space right now.
I'm gonna swing at him with Siege Heart.
Okay.
Just a regular attack now, right?
Yeah, he hasn't got very far anymore.
17.
He blinks out away from it and appears behind Timothy.
Nani?
Thing
This
in
guy's
Blake
like
Skull
copying
will
my move, dude. I swear.
give chase
Keeps moving 5
and
feet.
swing again.
Go for it. Can you roll again? Just gonna dart around the corner.
2 more times. A 23 and then a critical miss.
Critical miss misses. He doesn't blink. He gets hit by the first one. He doesn't blink in time.
21 bludgeoning.
21. The second one obviously misses. You still have your haste attack as well.
Oh yeah.
And he's going to try and blink away
24.
from this. Blinks out of existence and then comes back in. You're more just kind of missing. And roll. It's a straight D20, and I'm 11 to 20. I'm rolling out of existence, and it's working.
And then Scott will immediately pursue again.
Okay, he's going to appear 5 foot down.
What a
Just die after him, and he just keeps moving.
Yeah. And he's just literally just trying to grab him, and he's just like popping away.
I can tell you on the effect, on a 16 to 20, he moves the 5 feet. I've been rolling exceptionally well for the just straight D20. Okay, Fabia.
That's my turn.
I didn't miss one of my turns, right?
No.
No.
Fucking tight. Showed up just in time. That's sick. Okay, so this bitch is just phasing all over the place now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. That's exactly what this bitch is doing. Great. Well, he's right next to me. So... I will... I'll cast Hideous Laughter.
Ooh.
On
Okay.
him. Yeah, if he succeeds on a wisdom saving throw. If he doesn't, then he falls prone and he's incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration. I don't think that helps because even when he was prone before, he was still phasing around, but
Incapacitated.
Whatever.
Advantage.
Oh, right.
Whatnot, and he can't do much.
whatever helps us, yeah.
So is it wisdom save?
It is, but again, because my roll 20 is all messed up, I'm not sure what my
It'd be
DCs are.
Do you know what your intelligence is?
Yeah.
What's your intelligence?
17, so 3 modifier.
So it'd be, and you guys have a 15. He rolled a 17, so he breaks away from it.
Shoot.
Kind of try and cause him to laugh. His mouth just kind of turns straight face to you. Maybe a slight slimmer of a smirk, but nothing more.
It's like, oh, come on. I'm a funny bitch. Okay, then I will bonus action disengage.
Mm-hmm.
And can I like hop into one of these trees
Yeah. Sure.
with my movement? Cool. I hop into this tree.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Very nice. All right. Thea.
Hey. How does he look? Hurt-ish?
Pretty messed up. Yeah, you guys have done a lot of damage to him despite the blinking.
Okay.
A couple of crits.
Okay, I hate this. I don't really want to do it. Okay, I'm going to try another new thing. I'm gonna move. Why do I have the ruler still selected? Because I am dumb. I'm gonna move over here a little bit, and then I would like to look at him and make like a really mean face.
Okay.
And as I make this really mean face, a shimmering glance of psychic power is gonna from my forehead straight at him. And he will need to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
It's a 10.
He fails. So I want to roll 76. He's going
Holy
to
fuck.
take 76 psychic damage. That was the worst roll I've
Oh
ever
my
had.
god, that's
For
low.
once.
11.
Oh no!
Chat, that was
How
an
is that
11.
possible?
What was
Wait,
that?
you have
76 is an 11.
Oh,
Do you have your bardic inspiration still? I don't know if you can do anything with it.
I
With
do
that.
have a bardic inspiration,
it
but I
wouldn't
don't
fit
think it
for
does
anything
anything.
like that, no.
That is okay,
Okay.
because the reason I was doing this is because he is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Good.
So eat a bee.
Well,
Can't. He's incapacitated, but like, I could feed him a bee.
okay. Yeah, no, he
So only 11
stands there.
damage, but he is incapacitated.
His mind kind of locked in place for a moment. The axe goes after him. It's gonna swing. Is that a concentration spell?
What, the lance? No.
Okay, and he's gonna go straight for. Actually, I'm gonna do an intelligence check for him in general, just to see if he recognizes the magic you used. Nope, he does not. He's gonna go for Scold then, as the one who's beating him the most. And the axe is gonna swing once at Scold for 16 to hit, and then once at
Miss.
Timothy for a 21. Timothy, you take 9
21
points
on
of
me?
force damage. Yeah,
Okay.
it just cuts through the back of you. But that's his turn because he is incapacitated. Adderward.
Dude, Adelward's going fishing again. I swear to God, I'm pulling this guy out of the monkey. I don't fucking care. 25.
Is that for the axe?
That's for the harpoon at the axe. I'm
Yeah.
going to grab the harpoon.
I believe.
It like wraps around all the way and you get a nice kind of just clink on it.
Fine.
Good. All right, I do 6 piercing damage in Thundermonger.
Okay. So that's a total of 31 damage. As you just kind of
Yes.
electrocute the axe kind of ripples and you see spirits kind of burst and kind of shoot off of the end of the blue and glow.
I'm going to use my action, my bonus action, to reel it towards me.
Okay, how long, how far can you reel it?
I can reel it the distance of the thing. If it's small, if it's
It's medium small?
smaller than me, which I'm guessing it's smaller than a medium-sized creature.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's a tiny
weight-wise.
creature. Yeah, it's a tiny creature. Yeah.
Yes.
So you reel
I'm
it
going
all the
to
way
pull
in.
it to me.
Yep.
Yes, and away from the others.
You pull it in, it's kind of like just wriggling. It is like pulling in a fish. You're like pulling it in, it's hovering in the air trying to pull against you, but you get all the way towards you.
And lastly, because I did thunder damage, I will... Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to stay in range of it, so I can't move back to the others.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay here. And that'll be my turn.
Cool. Aaron.
God. Kind of scared to move forward. Aaron's not a very tanky boy.
Aaron.
Oh, sorry, Joe, I forgot something.
Yeah.
Because it's my first time hitting the axe. I don't know if an axe can feel fear, but
Actually,
if
let me
it
double
can,
check. It's technically a construct in that thing.
it
can't
technically
be
activates
frightened.
Terrifying thunder.
Because it's
Okay,
a
then,
it's a construct in its
alright.
form.
Just want to make sure.
A good question.
I think
Aaron.
I'll keep doing 2 quarterstaffs, then disengage to get away.
Okay. He's going to try and
So I
blink
wanna
out.
stay
Little.
safe. Those should be. Oh, not at advantage anymore. Yeah, no more. Very fine. 16, 24.
Both of those hit. He tries to blink away, but
Nice.
Aaron's been hitting all those hits. He kind of finds just exactly where he's
Right.
blinking from.
He's analyzed him.
He's analyzing his robotics. 23
23
damage. He's really hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he'll stand here.
Okay.
And that is all.
Timothy.
Oh, yeah, he can't take reactions, so if you want to get away from him.
That's true. He's incapacitated right now.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Okay,
could
then
you
I
could walk
would
away
have
and then
also
you
done
could
the
punch.
unarmed then. I wouldn't have disengaged.
Yeah, go for it.
I didn't realize that incapacitated
Beat his
got rid of
ass.
reactions.
And
For
it hits. His
22, he
blink
can
didn't go through.
try. That's 7 extra.
He's very close. You just kind of slam into him, you cause another hole and ripple. His whole body's almost broken apart entirely.
I think I'll let the bird take care of him while I'm also. Is anybody still missing health? Because I'm missing quite a bit, and I want to know if I should do a group one or.
I'm full.
I'm good.
I'm full.
A monkey.
Okay,
Okay.
then I'll do a more single target heal. I wish I could sort my spells from like heals and damage.
Oh, yeah. And you could. Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
because I have
That's
so
really
many
nice.
First
It
world
gets
problems, man.
things.
A little. I'll shut up. I say you can make a speech.
No, that's a long one. You know what? I feel like this fight's not going to be over after this, so I'm actually going to bring up Aura of Vitality
Okay.
and also back away.
Okay. Or vitality goes up.
Not towards there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I still have
Right into
speed,
the
or
axe.
speed. No, I'm going around it. I'll go behind Monkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh wait, I have 10 feet. I'll move 9.
Okay.
Careful, that's the way of the kobold. Whenever it lands.
Oh God!
Yeah, I just rolled its thing. It's gotten up and you can see it in the distance running back
And
towards.
before I
He's like a tiny
I
Terminator.
hate this thing.
God damn.
He's
Maybe we
obsessed with
take a
it.
hint
Scold.
at this point and leave.
were you missing much health, Scold? Because before I left, I would have.
No.
If you were. Okay.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, then I'll pop the Aura of Vitality on me.
Okay. Thalic's gonna fly in and attempt to finish off the Huntsman for you. Peak attack goes down. It's going 28 to hit. Let's see if it even hits. No, he blinks out of existence. And it's going to do a Talon Strike. A 19 to hit. It's probably going to hit unless he... And he misses. The Talon goes through. Ecstatic almost baits him with a bite. And as he's appearing back in, the Talon goes through. And just goes straight across his body and just rips off like the remaining skin almost, and just kind of the everything that's kind of holding him together, just tears it away. See the whole spirit goes, and it goes straight towards the axe and appear inside of it.
Ew.
But between the axe and him, you can see the spirit now halfway between the ethereal realm and between the axe. The spirit is standing there of the Huntsman.
Hey.
And it's almost like connected to the axe right now. So he's still a target.
Okay.
And Akthaliak is going to stand there and, well, fly just over and kind of glance over at the army that's only now a couple of minutes away, about 3 minutes away. No, you guys have just done about 4 minutes away. Basil.
Okay, so I need to hit this axe then, right?
Yeah.
Move here, because my reach is 10 feet. So behind Adward, you'll just see a fist reach out to punch the axe.
Big meaty hand.
Yeah.
And you're hasted as well.
Yes. So first attack. Yikes! Natural one.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Second fist attack from multi attack. Nat 20.
That hits for sure. So you double.
How does this work again?
You double roll the dice. You don't double the
Okay.
extra. That's
So
added.
6d10. Holy shit.
60, 10 plus the.
Yes, plus 6.
Plus 6.
40 damage.
Oh, the axe is looking hurt.
And for my haste attack,
Slam into it really hard, just for all the spirits kind of rippling away from it.
13 to hit.
Just misses the axe.
Okay.
The last hit comes down, just missing it.
Okay. And that'll end my turn.
Skull. So you now got
Where
this kind
is
of
he?
spirit linked back to the axe that's floating there. And the kind of humanoid spirit's now just standing in front of you.
I swing at him.
The spirit?
Yeah.
Go for it. 29.
Can I hit spirit?
You can. In fact, he's vulnerable to all damage.
Oh, what a shame.
So go ahead and
Okay.
double your dice roll.
All right. 24.
24 damage. Do you want to describe how you kill the huntsman and his axe?
Nice.
I think Skull raises his hands and he comes from above and he hits the soul so hard that it just dissipates into like
Yeah.
mist on the ground.
So the spirit kind of traps from the axe itself, and you see the axe now shaking as it's no longer spirit linked. And it ripples, and the entire handle starts to crack up it, and the spirits kind of implode, causing shards of it to fling out everywhere. And the axe drops down to the ground. And you just hear all the souls the axe has taken disappearing from it. End of initiative right now. You
Nice.
guys.
Cobalt here.
It's a good point. I did forget about the kobold.
I assume the
That's
kobold just
rough.
wouldn't come back; it would just run.
I'll
So
just
here's the
run
thing.
Later, we're like
It's
in-
not. It's not a normal kobold. It's essentially a pretty.
Wait, is it driven by hunger?
Yeah,
It's like
it's
it
an
has
unintelligent
wings.
being that is
Vampire,
like
yeah.
only knows to feed.
We're gonna be like in Crestfall, and that fucking kobold's gonna come around a corner after us.
We gotta kill this thing. This could be
follows.
like a horrible, horrible monster we run into 1,000 times.
It's always after us.
We've already made a few of those, so.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you guys want to do before the kobold arrives? I've wiped the turn order by accident, but
Yes,
okay.
I do. I'm going to. I'm gonna let Monkey and Scold know that haste is gonna end any moment, and they should be prepared to not be able to do anything for a few seconds.
Oh,
God
wow.
would drop Giant Smite and Haste and kind of like drop to one knee and anticipate the 6 seconds of dizziness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fabio would yell from the tree, "Do you all still have to be Fia?"
Why?
Because Monkey Fia is really freaking me out.
I mean, I guess I can drop it. They're not gonna kill me. They might kill everybody else.
I mean, does everyone in the army know who you are? Because I think we
Everybody
killed the
else.
one person that
She,
wouldn't
I think,
have
can
killed
kind
you
of
just
tell
now.
everyone what to do. I don't know how many people she can communicate with, right? But she's
I don't want to
not-
look like you. Get rid of
not
it.
gonna.
I don't want to look like this either, if I'm going to be honest.
Now feels like
There's no idea what's
See,
going on.
now
think
too
about
many of us said to drop it, and now she won't drop. You guys need to just lay off, you know?
this is a smart tactical decision, you
I
guys.
think it's a good
Kobold.
disguise.
No, it's
I say as I'm like
I mean,
a foot
it's not.
shorter.
They'll know it's a trick the second they see.
Yeah,
Six
the
of
point
us.
is they're not gonna shoot at me. They're gonna shoot at, like, no offense, but a penguin holding a giant fucking.
Yeah, but
I'm clearly not
Here.
you. Even if I look like you, I'm not you.
Yeah,
all right. So they're just
I
gonna
can do cool
shoot.
magic. I could be that big. If
And
I
he
wanted
doesn't look
to.
like you, even when he's you. Okay.
I was gonna start
He's
trying to
tiny.
wipe the magic off.
They would look if you were in the
They
same size category. She can change your height so you're exactly the same.
Yeah.
size.
You all look like literally exact
Seeming's
copies
a good
of.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. I think you guys look great.
I miss my hands, Alice.
I have hands.
They're not my hands.
An unwilling target can make a charisma saving throw. If it succeeds, it becomes unaffected by the
damn it.
spell.
Meanwhile, whilst you guys are chatting, what are you doing, Basil, right now?
I'm staring at the fucking kobold
It's coming straight towards you.
because I think I am a monkey. It just sounds like they're fighting. I don't know what's happening, so I'm just looking at this fucking lizard.
The kobold's gonna arrive and reach you.
It's gonna open its arms to give you a hug.
It's gonna take a bite against your arm. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it fucking hits.
You take 6 points of piercing damage
Ooh,
and
6 points.
4 points of necrotic. 4 points of
Crazy.
necrotic. Could you please make a Constitution saving throw and beat a 10?
Yeah,
Take a
hold
turn.
on.
It's just gonna bite straight into your knuckle on the ground. Goes
20 plus
drinks
4.
in.
Can he not? 23.
Okay, you maintain concentration. Would you like to do anything with the kobold?
Yeah, I'd like to do something.
Okay. This would have happened during your haste, by the way. Because
Okay, awesome.
this is the second round because it dashed straight towards you.
mean,
Timmy's
as a
gonna look at Basil
monkey-
Monkey and say, Basil, smash, but don't throw, please.
as
Don't
a
throw.
monkey, I actually feel like Basil would try to rip its head off. It's kind of fucked up, but like,
Go for it.
yeah. How should I do
what
that?
happens if
Just
a head
roll
mouth-
for
Roll
attack.
your attack damage. We'll just
Okay.
do like a straight up kind of, I guess, just piercing almost, slashing.
Okay, 15 to hit for the
15
first.
hits.
Okay. So fist attack, first one. It is 13 damage.
Okay.
And second
tearing-
fist attack. 28 to hit.
Hits.
20 damage.
You tear its head clean off.
Okay.
And with my haste,
Mhm.
can I throw both of them in opposite directions?
Oh, wait.
Now
Oh.
Timmy's gonna have
That's what Abe would do.
Yeah,
Sure.
I know he's not gonna listen, but
Sure.
Timmy would still say
No.
this.
Okay. Should I do it the same way I did last time?
Yeah.
Just roll my attack. Okay.
Fabio, you
21.
a chance to catch them.
You just go. And in opposite directions, the body 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 60 feet off the screen to the
Oh
left.
my god.
And you just see it go into the tree. Actually, it probably hit against a tree. So it goes tung,
Oh.
and lands.
It's only 60 feet. I would be able to reach it anyways on my turn.
Yeah.
Because I just want to go and Sacred Flame the body,
Smart.
which
Yeah.
it would fail because it's
You,
dead.
you can succeed in the same throw. As you go
Yeah.
over there, Timothy, you can already see as the kind of stunted where the head was torn off, it's starting to regrow a head. Like little bits
I
of
wonder
knitting
what's happening
together.
to the head.
And
Oh
you
my
just
god.
Oh god, it's multiplying.
The head.
Oh,
you make
no.
the head no,
We
the head
made
would
two.
the head would just die
Okay.
off.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god.
But you
More, make an army.
you cause the raining damage on it, burning it,
Just point them towards
and it
the
remains
army.
sizzling and doesn't regrow.
Holy fuck.
I couldn't pull this death.
We did it.
But only a couple of minutes away, a few minutes away, you hear the marching now of 3 large detachments of soldiers, all
How
making their
close
way
is it
towards
to-
you guys.
To dawn.
Would
How close is it to dawn? Couple hours.
I guess that, yeah, because it was like
This is the last minute
4
of my
a.m. or
healing.
something.
If anybody wants
damn.
it or wants some.
Holy crap. That's a good roll.
I do not like having my max health lowered. This
You guys
sucks.
can split around the 102 healing that he has left.
Good.
I'm okay as a monkey.
I took 20.
I don't know about all of you, but I don't think we can fight an army right now. Anymore.
I don't
The
I don't
rocks just slowly
see how we
eating the bat.
can.
Can we ride the rock somewhere?
Yeah, I was
Are we allowed
actually gonna
to,
ask that.
Scald?
I can't because I'm a monkey.
Fear, how many other?
How many were in the army?
Yeah. Wait, Fabi, you would know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you mean me?
Name.
How many
F-names.
people would I have marched with?
Roughly around 70.
I don't know, like 70.
Well, we took on about, what, 20? 15 or 20? Barely got a scratch on us, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know
Skull will
who's in
approach
that
the
70.
rock. And, thank you for your aid.
He bows his head towards you. What was the last word you said?
An
sorry?
army.
Okay.
What?
Sorry, I
Oh,
misheard
it's a
it.
fear. Thank you for your aid. Yeah.
Okay.
An army of men approaches from the southwest.
Tears up a bit more of the bat flesh. And what's our strategy?
Fight. We can flee.
Bows his head to you. I'll follow your choice.
Skull will turn in the group. What would you rather do?
I mean, if all these bitches are coming this way, it means town's empty.
True.
I say, no offense, bird, but I say we fly directly to town.
How much more energy do we have to continue to fight in the town, though?
We've been
Well,
battling for
to
2 straight
everyone that's
days
been
while you
passing.
hid in the town.
The fuck? Come on, man. I'm just offering info,
No, I think that's a really
which
good
is what
point.
I did for the last 2 days.
It's a really good point, right? But also, I think, let's say we fly straight to the cradle or whatever, right? Then we gotta fight guards in there. She's probably in there, right? And I don't know if we have enough in us for those kind of fights. Like they'll be tougher than this, right?
We certainly
we-
need a rest.
do we withdraw to rest and then come back? Then she's just gonna entrench herself. Do we withdraw and just leave?
Our allies are injured nearby. I say we just
If we could
the army to
dispatch the
flee.
army, that would be less people we'd have to deal with in
The
the
thing
town
I'm worried about
later as
the army.
well.
What if there's 2 or 3 more of these guys? I point towards the Huntsman in that army. We don't know
There
who's in
isn't.
that 70.
No,
And how do you know?
Did you see anyone like
because he
that?
came alone.
What if they just didn't have
That
a
means
bat?
that
The vampires that we fought on the coast were also fairly fast compared to the guards. From what
they
I
weren't
noticed.
vampires. They were just,
Oh, you know what I mean.
yeah.
I think that if any of them were in that group, it would have been fairly obvious to you, at least. Idle were to look over to Fabia. If you were traveling with them.
They look like a
mean,
contingent of soldiers.
Everybody that I marched with was a normie. I'm pretty sure.
All right then.
Well, the normies we fought were pathetic.
70 normies. How are we feeling?
Let's hold for him and scare him off.
Alward's going to, while we're
Don't
talking
look at
here,
the rock. You're pretty scary.
Baz
Joe,
his
is
head.
there any, like, remnants of, like, the weapon that the guy was using, like, on the ground by
Yeah, you'd be
Alward?
able to see shards around and the actual like broken, splintered stick, the kind of the handle that kept it together.
Alward's got a fascination with crazy weapons, so he's going to pick up a couple of these pieces and just pocket them for
Okay.
later.
That works.
Well, I think it's a sound plan to wait till they come to us. I mean, we have whatever this is. Alward's going to point at both the gorilla and the rock. It's a fairly decent scare tactic.
Just put him on for now.
hmm
If the bow isn't in our favor, we can make haste. But I'd wager that when they see that, and he gestures to the rock eating the giant bat, and that, and he gestures to the broken huntsman's axe, they might just turn around.
Yes. Alward's going to cast while we're just like waiting around, imbue luck on his weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, can we just do
Some like
Joe,
pre-battle prep for killing an
You have
army.
about 2 minutes of prep.
Can-
So.
Can we just do like the thickest
Oops.
intimidation check ever?
Yeah.
Can we,
Yeah.
we just like stack everything in our favor to create a scene that they can step onto that's just like,
I'll tell you what.
fuck no.
You tell me what you guys want to do to create a big intimidation thing. Bear in mind, you've got 70 soldiers all coming in kind of 3 contingents or detachments. Fully armored up. They've got crossbowmen. They've got soldiers like with sword and shield. It's going to be harder to intimidate them because they've kind of got the morale of there's so many of us versus like 7, right? Even though
Dang,
there's
we should've
big ones.
kept the kobold. We could have ripped its head off right in front of him.
we just time it.
They're going to come in pretty
Just
confident,
thrown the head into there, yeah.
right? So they're going to come in very confident that they can win this, even though, because the most intimidating things, you do have a giant ape and a giant rock, but they have like 30 people with at least with crossbows that can just pelt it down. So they're coming in with a lot of confidence right now. So
Scary.
you can attempt to intimidate them all. Just describe how you want to kind of build that scene, and we'll set a DC for it.
I can potentially do a wall of fire. Fairly intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
I can also shoot a fireball into the middle of them. Fairly intimidating.
Well, we don't want to attack them. Yeah.
If you attack them,
also,
that's initiative.
Also,
Yeah.
drop seeming because right now we're minus 150
Yes.
I can
intimidation.
also leave seeming, and I can subtly cast fear in a
Yeah.
cone and hit.
Oh,
quite a few of
nice.
them.
Okay.
Battleboard will also
That's
cast lightning charged
I will
on
say- So AoE stuff will work because I built these guys because I don't want to have 70 tokens and roll 70 times. They're built to be like swarms.
Yeah, you made it.
So if you do something like Charm Person, it won't work because there's too many of them. But AoE stuff does work. So Fear would work. That would work on a contingent of them. Fireball works and stuff. But a singular damage thing will react to the entire group. Basically, the health bar is going to be reminiscent of you taking down as many as you can during it. So they have a very high health bar each group. But you knock that down as killing some of them. So singular spells won't work. So if you do want to do like a psychic lance, that won't work necessarily. It would do the damage, but you won't incapacitate like 70 dudes in one go. If you get an idea.
Yeah.
Adelward's gonna cast lightning charge on the big gorilla and make it look like Rajang from Monster Hunter.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a really scary lightning gorilla.
Okay. Yeah, that
That's
works.
gotta be scary.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's gotta
Alright.
be really scary looking.
I'll go through each of you guys and see how you want to prepare to intimidate. If that's your strategy. So you lightning charge up the gorilla. Is the gorilla doing anything else to intimidate?
Oh yeah. Gorilla Basil would come stand by the rock and let out like violent, loud screams, like monkey intimidating screams, bare his teeth, bat his chest, all of that.
Okay. Go ahead and do a performance check for me. We'll see if you succeed.
Okay. Is that with how would I do that?
No, go ahead and just do a general strength check for me. 'Cause
Okay.
You're kind of intimidated by strength.
Yeah.
Or you
Okay.
definitely are.
Okay. Oops. Haha.
Every success is going to lower the DC.
18?
Okay. Standing up broad, you start beating your chest, making as much noise as you can with the electric charge kind of bursting over you. Okay, that's one success. How do you want to intimidate Timothy?
I'm not gonna do anything like physically. I'm actually gonna cast not only a huge Guardian of Faith posted. How are we gonna line up for this? Like we're definitely not lined up on the map how we're gonna do this, but I want to keep it next to me, but still in a line, in a way where they would have to walk through it.
With what I'm gonna try to do, I'll probably be front and center, which is not good for me, but
I would need to be near the front in order to not hit you guys with the cone.
So Guardian of Faith would be this huge spectral guardian, but since that's not concentration, I also want to summon Celestial as well to sort of bolster our numbers.
Nice.
Okay. Go ahead and
make it
roll.
intimidating.
I'm going to say go ahead and roll a straight. I'm going to say religion check. Because you're almost building up like a kind of almost like a spiritual reinforcement to your group. And Wolfguard's quite a radiant place, so they
For some reason my religion's not super high. Oh, it's because that's
'Cause it's
int.
based on
I'm not
int.
intelligent. 16.
That's just succeeds. So you stand there next to your thing. The DC lowers again by another 3. The Guardian of Faith, and the Celestial beside you. Thea, how are you intimidating?
Hi. Okay. I'm going to drop seeming,
Mm-hmm.
but Scold's still gonna have a couple little Fia braids. I'm gonna drop most of it, but not all of it.
Okay.
And then, how long? We have a couple minutes, right? So I could do like 2 things.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Fire Shield on myself so that I look like I'm on fire.
Okay.
And then I am going to position myself towards the front so that I can smack them with fear as soon as they get close enough.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a charisma intimidation check. DC's 15. As with the other 2.
Okay. Oh no, I'm getting the little spinny ball. Hold on.
That's okay.
Oh no, please. Oh, 24.
The DC lowers
Holy
again.
shit.
Adderward, what are you doing to prepare for an intimidation check?
Adelward's gonna look for the largest, most powerful looking tree in the forest that he can find and walk up to it and just hit it really fucking hard with his spear in front of them.
Okay.
Almost like a warm-up swing.
Pre-intimidation.
Okay. Go ahead and do an Arcana check for me.
Okay. That was a nat 1.
Oh,
You'd hear
fuck.
as it kind of crashes against it.
I have bardic inspiration, but if it's a nat 1, is it like do you take that like it's just a forced failure?
Yeah, if you had advantage, it'd be fine. But with the nat 1, it's not going to load
Man,
the DC.
I haven't gotten a good roll in a long
You've
time.
had a harsh day. Like, as you kind of stab into it, you'd see it ripples the sound off, and then branches fall, and it kind of muffles the sounds. You'd hear kind of coming out, and ruins your intimidation moment. The DC doesn't lower anymore from that. Scald, what are you doing to intimidate?
Scald would get his rock companion to like pick at the sinew on the bat's neck until he could remove the head.
The rock will also have its own version, by the way, so you can do whatever you want separately, but you can get the rock can do that. You know, everyone just start picking at the sinew.
Yeah, he's gonna remove the head of the giant bat and Giant's Might as they arrive, and throw the head so it lands just in front of them to stop their advance.
Nice.
Okay.
So the first thing they see is like the head of the bat.
Nice.
Exanic is going to do an intimidation through strength. That's a 28. The DC lowers again by 3. Go ahead and do your intimidation through strength as well, Skull.
Okay.
Oh no!
That's an 8.
DC doesn't
I will
lower.
be Giant's Might though, so that's if I'm Giant's Might, it's with advantage.
Is that all strength checks? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Come on.
It's a DC of 15.
Oh,
That's 23.
23.
That
DC
delay
lowers.
we gotta wait is just
Bless.
Yeah, the DC lowers again by 3.
Excruciating.
Goodness.
So far, you have had most successes. The DC has lowered quite a bit. Aaron.
Oh, that's right, Aaron too. I don't think he planned for this, or he's intimidating at all. Oh Jesus. I'm not sure Aaron would have a plan. He doesn't know how to be intimidating. He would just stand next to Timmy and make probably a disadvantage check. You grr.
Okay. I'm gonna set the DC at a.
You're really not helping us here, man. You could have just like.
He
Can
doesn't
we
have
teach
much.
him? We have a couple minutes. Can we teach him to be scary?
Darren, make a mean face. Do it right now.
What does he know how to do?
I don't have muscles. Or wait, I don't have my voice thing up. I just realized. Well, that's what he would say.
I
Okay.
don't have muscles. Shit,
I
that's
don't have
fair.
facial muscles.
For Aaron, then, go ahead and make a intimidation.
I can turn on my voice module, scream loud.
Oh yeah.
Just stand there menacingly. That's a performance check at least. But don't just go rawr.
You can make an intimidation charisma check. As Aaron.
Come on, Aaron.
Fan a bunch
Rawr.
of darts in your hand.
I'm pretty charismatic.
Come on, I believe.
+0. 3.
Just drowns out in the distance.
Fabia,
This
quick,
shit doesn't
throw him
laugh.
your pan flute.
Fabio, what would you like to
Yeah.
do?
Well, I stole one of their outfits. So,
Mhm.
I kind of basically what I would like to do is just stand in the middle of everything going on and be like, "Oh God!" Turning
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and do a deception check for me.
That's
You pretend to be one of them.
amazing. Holy fuck.
As you're wearing it, I'll give you advantage because you're wearing their outfit.
Nice.
Wait, you know what you could do, dude?
What?
You could flee towards them.
I was
Just
I was
before they
thinking
reach
about.
us.
I was thinking about running to them to like.
And just going like,
join,
run, run, and just pushing
Yeah.
your way through.
Be like, Dad!
It'd still definitely be a deception, but yeah, that works. With advantage because you're dressed up as them.
That's
Oh
amazing.
my God! Only a 12.
Oh, shit.
Okay. It's not high enough.
If we try it,
Fuck.
right? And I scare them, and then you try it.
So,
I don't think I have
The DC.
anything.
Oh,
as you've had,
Shit.
the majority of you succeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, right? And 3 failures. Because the majority of you succeeded, you will get advantage on this. The DC was at a 30, and it's been going down by 3 every time. It's now 15.
My God! Incredible.
You can choose who wants to do the intimidation check when it gets to it. right? So it's going to be rather a strength-based
Got
one
it.
or a charisma-based intimidation check. To beat
God,
the
if I was a
15.
monkey, I would have
Neither
plus
of those for me.
13 on Basil.
9.
What?
I'm
intimidation.
pretty sure the rock does have that.
The rock has a +9
Oh.
to strength,
Oh.
which
That
it
might
can
be-
use. It doesn't have intimidation. It does have another +9 to strength, which it can use. So it's rather the rock's +9.
I get advantage on a strength roll as well.
This is already with
9
advantage.
intimidation.
So
Oh,
whoever has the highest one anyway, because the majority
okay.
succeeded.
Not me.
You have to
I'm
beat a
plus
15 with
6
advantage.
as
I
monkey.
think we're all 9s, right? I have +9 intimidate. I
Uh,
have +13 persuade.
if +9's your highest,
it's-
because the rock's +9, it's better if you guys roll it. You know if you succeed.
I got
Yeah.
2 plus zeros.
Plus
So-
9 is probably our highest, I think.
Here, you can roll
Wait,
not yet though. Advantage intimidation check when it comes to it, okay?
My strength intimidation is 12.
Oh,
Your strength
Great,
intimidation
sure.
is 12?
No, it's 10. No, yeah, do 9. Do yours.
I mean,
If it's 10,
What?
it's
If you're
higher.
a 10, then
Yeah, do
yeah,
10.
you should do it.
You do
I'm
your
like-
proficiency intimidation.
Let me just check. It's
Is it-
weird because I'm looking at my strength stat and adding proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Is
Your proficiency is a
basically what I'm
+4
doing.
right now.
I accidentally closed all 20. One sec.
So I think it's only going to be a 9 tops. 9 would be the
Yeah,
highest.
I mean it's a 9.
So you get to choose out of who Scold or Fear wants to do it.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter either way. The dice is going to be the same. It's
I
whoever.
think a big bear is a little more intimidating.
So
Wait, do I add my bonus and then my proficiency?
it'll be your strength and then proficiency. So your strength is +5, right? And then proficiency is
Yeah.
+4 right now. So it'll be 9 would be the max you have right now unless you have expertise.
Do I have expertise? No, you don't get expertise.
So as you kind of
Yeah.
wait there all in your forms, you see 3 contingents of soldiers all clustered together. At the front, they've got their shields out, their long swords ready, holding them upward, moving in formation. You hear kind of a commander amidst the ranks being like, "March!" You see them kind of readying their crossbows. And then they stop on the edge. About 20 or so feet away from you guys. Maybe a little bit further away, 30 feet. They stop, and you see the 3 lines of them all together. Look down. They look up. The rock tearing at the sinew on the body blower. Scold ripping off the head, throwing it down in front of them. It lands. The lightning being muffled. In the background, they can see this shimmering radiant light that's almost glowing at the back of the rock. The fire shield beside it, they can see this burning individual. And they see this giant ape stood right next to the rock, just kind of beating its chest, looking at them. And Fabia. What are you saying, Fabia?
I mean, Bobby was just saying, "Turn back! Turn back!
roll in the dungeon.
Save yourselves!"
You see them kind of eyeing each other back and forth, or muttering going through the crowd. The commander's like a bit confused. They look as the head gets thrown. Who's doing the roll?
School.
Scold,
Go.
yeah.
Go ahead and do your strength
Go
check.
for it.
Add your proficiency. You have advantage. You have to beat a 15.
Come on.
Meet or beat a 15.
Me or beat a 15. Okay.
Easy. Come
With
on.
advantage. Let's
So
go.
this +4. Because I don't think your intimidation shows it.
24.
Nice.
24.
28, because your proficiency wasn't even
That's
added.
28, yeah.
Yeah.
28.
Oh.
You see some of the backlines start to move, and they start running. The commander's like, "Back in your positions!" And then some more start breaking off from the other ones. They see the backline running. "Back in your positions! Archers, we need..." And they see the archers are all kind of turned. They just start moving through the trees. And you see the front lines kind of muttering together. And they start walking kind of backwards with their shields. And a couple of them fall over, so more of them just start rushing backwards. And the commander's, back to... A full retreat back to the town. And you see them all just turning and moving and rushing backwards. Some of them just moving past each other, pushing past. And then they start marching backwards. Some of the shield walls moving together, and they look and they see people have already made kind of some pacing. And the rock just stands up and just beats its wings. So they all just turn and start running, none of them looking back. And the army morale breaks. moving backwards
Fuck
towards the
yes.
town.
Hell
Well
yes.
done.
Holy
You scared
shit! Nice.
off the army. And you kind of stand there hearing the kind of whistles among them as they move through the tree line, rushing back towards Cradle.
Holy shit!
Some people were scarier than others.
You and I, we really crushed it, I think. We were the crux of the whole fucking thing.
Canceled it.
My spears and arcana check, some freaking BS, dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, no, I went for your highest stat. I went for your highest stat. Okay. You're in the woodlands. Having scared off the entirety of the force that was pushing towards you, they're all now rushing back towards the town. The rock almost kind of goes after them, but kind of holds himself back, leans down, and continues eating the bat. What would you like to do?
How far are we from where we left Heartbloom and them?
I think you guys moved for like a good 20 minutes or so. So
Okay.
with that and then the mile included, probably a good half an hour.
Okay. Okay, should we go back to Heartbloom? Do we go somewhere else so as not to potentially draw
So-
them to Heartbloom?
Here's my concern.
Yeah, what happened? Where were you?
The bird. Oh, I was just gonna say the bird's really big, and everybody will know where we are. But no, I was trying to keep guards in the town so that they wouldn't go to the boat, and then I found a bunch of lung monsters that scream in town, and they started screaming, and then I found the urchins. I gave them one of the guard whistles. That was really funny. But
no.
generally, I just got trapped in town and then disguised myself as a guard.
Oh, that's smart.
But I did find out that for at least a hot minute there, they thought all of us were dead. I don't know what went wrong with that. It might have been me. I honestly have no idea.
No, I think
and
she can see through. I think she can see through her people somehow. She knew, she could hear what I was we were saying.
wait, who did you have with you?
Well, no, when this guy looks over at Broken Axe and realizes there's no guy there, when
Sure.
he came down and he was like, "Oh, I'm here to kill you," whatever. He was scarier than that, and he was like, "I'm here to kill you," and then I said my name, and then she was talking to him, and she was like, "Oh no, don't kill her," and he was like, "Okay, you're fine. I'm gonna kill the rest of you though." And then we fought. So she could definitely either just see through them and hear through them, or they can communicate somehow, and he was telling her. But it seemed more like she could just literally see and hear through him. I don't know, to me it seemed like that.
Oh, so you think that somebody found you guys?
Yeah, so
where you
once
were
he
and then-
saw us, right, then she'd be like, "Oh, I fucking know they're not dead," right? I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe.
But I don't know if we knew this already. Count Fairfax straight up is just in the cradle.
Okay, that makes sense.
They probably all are. Yeah. And it's a bitch and a half. Once you're right next to it, it's a bitch to try and get up there. So, I mean,
Okay.
I know I don't have to bow every time. It's just a very intimidating bird, and I don't want to fuck up here. So,
It's eyeing down at you.
I'll drop polymorph
I mean,
so I can understand what the fuck they're saying.
How much longer is this Alward's gonna gesture at the rock gonna actually be here? Because we need to rest before we can take on anything else.
Yeah. I guess that's the thing, right? Do we want to rest somewhere separate from where our friends are so that we don't draw attention to them? Or do we want to go to them and rest?
I mean, regardless of where we rest, I need to go back to them just to let them know we're okay. I said I would get back to Heartbloom.
They're probably safer with us than without us,
Yeah.
even if we have
Fabia-
the possibility of drawing attention to them.
I don't know if you saw I don't know what way you came or if you saw it, but the ship is fucked. Heartbloom thinks she can salvage it, like can like she ran it aground, but she thinks it's gonna take like 3 days, and they need supplies and stuff. So we don't.
Sure.
Also,
Yeah,
a few
they're-
people died. That too.
Who
Yeah.
died?
Lug and Judy and Fomblue.
What? No.
And yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, I'm doing. If you guys wanna go meet up with them, I can hang out with the bird, and that way they won't know. Like, they won't be able to just look at where he is and know exactly where you guys are. At least. So we can become besties, and you guys can go sleep,
You don't need.
and then we'll meet up after. Not that the Rock like needs anybody with him. He could probably chill on his own.
Tears out a heart of the albino bat.
Yeah, he's probably good by himself.
Wait, how long does he stay with us? Does anyone scold? Do you know?
Scott is ignoring them and like conversing with the rock.
Okay. What are you saying to the rock?
He's just saying, what will you do now?
Have you another battle? Or are we done here?
I have a battle every day.
I'll not fight every day.
Oh.
You need my assistance more.
I would call upon you. It was enjoyable to fight alongside you.
Perhaps we shall do so again.
Then perhaps I will call upon you when it is needed.
He bows his head to you. Good luck in your endeavors.
Thank you, old friend.
Perhaps next time
And,
I'll allow you to ride upon me. We shall clash into battle together.
Cute.
Excellent.
We all are like.
Aw.
Basil is
And,
understanding
feel
all
free.
of this.
Oh yeah, pass
Yeah.
it.
His airing.
Feel free to take this home. He kind of gestures to the carcass of the bat.
He puts one claw over it. And he just tosses it to the side. It's rather rotten. Dirty blood flows through it. I'll find another
Next
snack on
time-
the way home.
Next time we'll get you something fresh.
I have quite a liking for horse.
Okay. There should be a couple southwest of here, I hear.
I'll get one before I go home. Good luck in your
I'll
endeavors.
stop at McDonald's. on the way home.
He'll just like, he'll like pat the rock on the head and then turn and walk to the group.
It just lifts up into the air. Like seems to hover for a moment, flows its wings for a moment, and then dives and goes at an immense speed. I think it's the fastest flying speed in the game. And just goes
Holy shit.
southwest. You see it dive
That
again.
cavalry's gonna have a bad time.
Way after, yeah. yeah. Give you an
All
idea
right,
why
well,
they turn back the horses. Rock's favorite food is horse.
Perfect.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah, once he
what were you
flies
guys
away,
talking
Bobby would
about?
be like, well, never mind. Nothing. Let's
All go together.
Let's walk.
I 100% listened to all of that with my earring and understood everything, and I'm just not going to say anything.
Wait, Aaron understood that. He's gonna relay everything to Timmy. And probably anyone else.
Aaron speaks
Nice.
giant.
Just as it's going, yeah. I forgot Aaron speaks
Nice.
giant.
Nice.
He speaks dwarvish, giant, and common.
Nice.
It makes sense that you're built by dwarves and giants. Are you heading back towards the camp then?
I think
Yeah, I
so. To heart.
Yeah, we'll head back
take
to the.
any scrap of that axe that you can get, actually. And put it
Okay, yeah.
Let's
You
take-
go ahead and collect up a bunch of the scraps of the axe, broken shards of it. Okay. and you begin making your way through the woods towards the campsite. That's where we'll go ahead and take. Yep.
No,
We're just about to
no,
break.
that's fine. No, I'll wait till after break.
Okay. Yeah. Say whatever you want to do to after the break, and we'll take 5 now. Go get yourself some drink, use the loo, and all that kind of stuff. We'll see you again in 5 minutes. All right.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Chat, any artwork that's posted in the Discord and whatnot, I still have to update with a couple more. I add on to this intermission screen. So if you want to see your artwork up there, go ahead and you draw any kind of fan art of the show. I slap onto the intermission screen. So thank you so much for all the fan art that has come through. And we'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, I'll start getting things up in a moment. For now, we'll just wait for the others to come back. Thank you everyone who's come out to watch. I saw someone ask if this is episode 1. No, this is episode 66. But you can find recaps on the YouTube if you don't want to do the long haul. If you can find the time to do the long haul, it's a fun journey up until this point. This is kind of the Transylvanian period of the campaign so far. They've been in Wolfguard now for the last 30 episodes. Pretty much half the show they've been up in the Transylvania kind of section of the show. We've kind of had a Halloween year on this. But this is kind of the last thing they want to do here before they move on to greener pastures. Thanks for any subs that came through as well. Appreciate it. Massive. Alright. I will start unmuting and whatnot. Okay, I'm gonna bring things back up. And we go and put this on. Okay. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
So, making your way back toward the campsite. Actually, about half an hour. You can start seeing the kind of the beginnings of sunrise setting in. As it's about 6 a.m. now. The gleam of orange kind of on the horizon. The sun hasn't risen yet. We'll do so over the next course of the next hour. But you reach the camp. When you do arrive there, you would see kind of a few people whistle. And then one person kind of wearing a bit of foliage on them, looking a little tired from staying up during the night, comes over and goes, "It's one of the refugees." They say, "We're just rested through the tree line here." And turns and kind of walks back in. You see a bunch of them kind of sleeping. Heartbloom's awake. A couple of them stood just kind of preparing the dead. Wrapping them up and whatnot. Half are asleep. Hallio's asleep. A couple others are asleep. Heartbloom kind of sees you all approach into the camp, and she steps up. Looks across you. She's not wearing her jacket. Kind of the least well dressed you've seen her now. Kind of wearing her kind of just undergarments and kind of just the linen shirt underneath her, and kind of the little blade on her belt. And she looks across to you. She looks tired and a little bit worn out. "Oh, we made it. We saw a great bird flying through the sky, and we made sure to huddle up and we kind of just tried to divert it, but it didn't fly over us at all. We thought you were done for. They had creatures like that in their midst."
That was actually ours.
Yeah, that
one
was
of
with
ours.
us.
Oh. Well, I mean, thank you for using my ship when you had access to that, I suppose.
Well, we didn't. It's not really
It's
like
it's
that.
it's like a one. I'm so sorry.
You okay? She checks across to you as you kind of enter into the camp.
Did anything come by? Did you?
No, we've been
Anything happen?
perfectly safe. It looked like something distracted whatever was coming over to the north, so we'd be okay. What about you? You all look well, I suppose. Are you okay?
We just really need a rest.
Yeah, pretty exhausted.
We've got a rotation going, so we can make sure that you get your sleep. It's important and all that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll wake Hallio up, and he can take over the next watch with a few of the others.
Okay.
You all want to get some nice sleep? We got some bedrolls out and whatnot. We're deciding if we want to bury the dead here or if we want to take them back closer to.
Well, could you
this-
bring me to those who have passed, if you don't mind?
I can. She nods her head and goes, "The rest of you go and get your rest, if you like."
Thanks, Heartbloom.
I'd like to go with.
Okay.
But one other thing, while we were walking back, at that point, Fia would have finally had a chance to actually send Tack with the note to Lieutenant Sada. Like, here's
Okay.
what's going on in Cradle by the Sea. They think that they're at war with you, and et cetera, et cetera. She's also going to say that the ship, is destroyed on the shore. Here's, whatever. Just kind of give Sada an update on what's going on, and then be like, right.
Okay.
So yeah, so she'd send that.
Tag flies out. Heartbloom takes you over towards the kind of carriage area, and they've kind of laid out the dead on the ground, all on kind of blankets, kind of wrapped up.
How many are there?
About 13 in total. lot of
You say
refugees.
30 or 13?
13.
Still bad.
Okay.
Logged duty, the most recognizable to you.
So
Timmy,
I'm
what
not
do you
sure I could
need?
save all of them, but for those of them that I can, which do you think we should? How many? Actually, I'll ask everybody who's here. How many days do you think we'll stay here? How long do we have?
Well, we know it's gonna take a few days to. Captain Harpley, you said you thought it would take like 3 days or so, but you need supplies too, right? Like,
To fix up the ship.
yeah.
3 days of hard work with a full force we could do, but we would need supplies, and it's not quiet work.
Yeah.
If they've got soldiers there, I'd rather not do it under their midst.
No.
It's not going anywhere, I imagine. We banked it pretty hard, so I don't mind leaving it for
In
a
the
little while.
meantime,
I mean, like, above board, you guys are like filthy stinking rich, right? Like, as a group, you have
It's
$1 billion,
dwindling,
basically.
But
I mean, I don't think 3 days. I feel like it's easier and smarter to simply replace.
We're still
the
much richer than the average people. Yeah, like
Yeah,
we are.
I feel like
Pretty fucking
from
rich.
what I heard with like the wine thing that you guys did and like just like above board stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to be in his Adelward, but like you've got a lot of money. It might be easier just to be like, this boat's fucked. It's done. Like,
Scarlet Whistle.
I think her dad gave it to her something like with sentimental
it's
value attached to
nostalgic,
it.
yeah, nostalgic
Yeah.
value.
She like inherited it from her dad.
Plus, we have that guy, back at the manor. He's really great at working on shit.
Garion.
Yeah.
Oh my
Set him
God, I feel
alone
like
to
it's-
build the ship.
No, we can't because
You
he's
had a-
afraid of being alone and he's afraid of going in the wilderness.
He's
But,
a,
like,
he's,
Oh
a,
my
he's a
God.
carpenter, isn't he?
He's a carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be a little better at that, maybe. Hopefully.
Wait,
Since
wait,
I'm here.
wait, Timmy.
What?
Timmy,
Yeah?
can you send messages to people?
What is the? I mean, yeah.
What if you sent a message to Iridis?
Oh shit.
She could.
Yeah.
She's a shipwright.
Damn.
What if you sent a message to Iridis and
He
said,
weaves wood.
right? I mean, I just sent tack off, so I can't. But maybe she could make it go faster at least, right? And she could fly here.
I could ask. I mean, what should I say? I get a little nervous.
Holy shit, the Scarlet Whistle's fucked. Help. No, don't say that. That's too many words.
I can't curse.
Okay. You can't?
Of course not. That's not
Like
in
you
me.
really, like you physically can't?
I mean, I feel uncomfortable doing it.
Oh, okay. That was gonna be weird if you like physically couldn't.
Precious.
Okay.
Our
What should
blue
you say?
fist
What should
bumps
you
you.
Cute.
Well, she'll know it's you. Okay, so you don't have to be like, "Hey, it's me, Timmy." I guess I don't know who else is around who came with us. We could say, Scarlet Whistle run aground near Cradle by the Sea. Would you be able to help repair?
Yeah, can you help us fix it? Side note, Cradle by the Sea, dangerous.
Hostile.
Yeah, yeah, I guess hostile's better.
Yeah.
What's the
I mean,
best
even if
way
Even if she
to
can't
make
come
sure
right
she
away.
knows where we are? Do you think, like location-wise? Because just saying we're near it.
Yeah, I guess. What, Joe? What were you to the? Dogs are staring at my face. What to the south? Right. We're like to the
Yeah.
south of. Okay.
Yeah, she's all the way up past north of Warmth, and you're down by Cradle by the Sea.
But I mean, like, where, like, so Cradle by the Sea is here. Where were we? Like, where's the ship in relation to Cradle by the Sea? So we could
It
be
was
like,
it's south
mainly
of it.
east, yeah.
Okay.
South?
Yeah,
Oh,
Cradle,
Cradle.
yeah, the Cradle by
ship,
the Sea river
so-
goes north, so it's southern on the shore.
Okay.
okay.
It's on the eastern shore, but it's towards the south of Cradle by the Sea.
Where are we, though?
east of that. So for you guys
Okay,
on the
so
map,
we are east
you're
of that,
like
so we're southeast.
here down the bottom, and
Or
Iridith
southwest.
is up there by the Splinter Tusk Mountains.
Okay.
She's quite far, but she can fly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, even if she can't come now, right? She could help the repairs and make that go faster eventually.
Yeah, I could try. I gotta squish this into, what was it, 25 words?
25 words.
Good luck.
I'll practice beforehand. I'll just spend some time
Okay.
trying saying different things, realizing I went ahead a few times. Let me see. Let's see if this one works. So I don't have to say my name? She just knows?
She'll know who you are, like, because you can only send
I
messages.
still think
to
it's
people
nice
that,
to say, hi,
you know.
it's
Yeah.
Timmy. You know?
So sweet.
Okay. So let me see if this will work.
I'm gonna
Hi,
give him bardic inspiration.
it's Timmy. We're in some trouble. Scarlet Whistle destroyed. Cradle by the Sea hostile. Friends died. We are, remind me, we were like southwestish?
Yeah.
Southwest.
Southwest is one word.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it?
Okay.
Is a hyphened
Yeah.
word one word?
Just count it as one. You need all the words you can get.
Sure.
Please help if you can.
Oh, late, you hear a voice in your head. I'm on my way.
Oh.
Amazing.
She's gonna help.
Okay. I
Hell
mean, that
yeah.
doesn't take care of everything else, but at least we know we have someone who can make things happen, right? Like, that's literally
Definitely.
why we brought her to help fix the ship. So she'll
Yeah.
know better than we will.
Perfect person for the job.
Okay.
Look,
I
she
can
loves
try
Heartbloom,
extending-
so she was always gonna say it. Not like love, not. I'm not trying. I mean, maybe. Who
Oh,
knows?
oh, yeah.
Anyways, she was always gonna come. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Heartbloom blushing?
Yeah, she's clearly blushing.
Cute.
Okay. So, Timmy, is there? I know you can do stuff, but like, can we help you? Is there anything that we can do to?
I mean, for the next while, I need to do something to all of them. That may take some time, maybe about 2 hours. Joe, I want to ritual cast Gentle Repose on all 13, which is 130 minutes. Which prevents decay for 10 days.
Whoa.
It pauses any
Nice.
timers that
Holy shit.
influence spells such as Raise Dead.
Shit.
And it can be cast on any corpse that's... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
So that's going to take a while. And then, I don't know if anyone else is doing anything for the next 2 hours.
Can other spellcasters like assist with that in any way, like be part of the ritual, or no?
So general repose is just ritual casting just adds the extra 10 minutes to each of the casting, so
Okay.
he doesn't spell the spell
Just
slot.
makes it not
That
cast
just
a spell
that just
slot,
makes them
yeah.
so they can't be risen from the dead.
Okay.
Which I do believe means they can't become undead. You can raise
Yeah.
them from the dead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So you basically extending the time on what you can resurrect them by.
Okay, and if anyone's still around, I would sort of consult with them. So I can do one attempt to bring one back, but I'm not sure which one we should try.
You doing this in earshot of Heartbloom?
Yeah.
Or, okay. I'm biased, but I'd say either Duty or Lark because we sailed with him the longest.
Yeah. Well, Timmy, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, the idea is that we could hopefully get to everyone, right? Like it's not just we just pick one and that's it, right?
I
It's
mean,
like
that would be very difficult.
A lot of
Even just
damage.
one, it's not guaranteed.
Could
So
start
the
with
odds
one.
of getting every single one
Yeah.
is, I don't see that happening. But Joe, for subsequent ones, does it get harder each time? So like the first ones we do would be the
Only
easiest?
on the individual character. So your resurrection DC goes up each time you're resurrected. But if you were to resurrect 100 different people, they'd all start the base level.
Okay.
But it would cost
And what
a
is the
lot of time.
process since we're actually going to do it now?
Okay.
Like what's the thing we got to do?
So the way that resurrection works on anything that isn't just an action casting time, essentially we enter into a ritual of resurrection. The DC that I will roll eventually will be on a 10 or up. They come back to life. However, everyone can 3 people can join in and add to the ritual. It's a system that we're using. You can offer your own way to try and reduce the DC. I will see you can kind of tell me what your stat you're trying to roll. For example, if Timothy calls out to Somra, his god, it would be a probably religion or a kind of persuasion check or something on those lines. But the DC will be fairly low, a 10 or a 15, probably a 10, because he's directly talking to the goddess of life. If Basil tried to sing the favorite song of the character, that might lower the DC as well. You're basically calling out to the harbingers of death to stop them from taking the soul. However, if someone came up, say like Scold, and said, I want to kind of beat their chest and bring their soul back to them or threaten the gods, the DC would be high, but they could roll off like an intimidation strength, right? So 3 people can add to it. On a success, the DC reduces by 3. To a total of knocking the DC down to a 1. So only on a nat 1 will it fail. The first one has no penalty. But the next 2 people, if they fail, the DC goes up by 1 for this one. So it can be a total of 12 on the first resurrection, the DC. On a 12 or up, they succeed. So essentially, 3 people, after casting the spell, can offer to reduce the DC. You'll tell me how you'd want to do it. Obviously, if you say, like, we'll do it within reason. If you're, like, trying to do a sleight of hand check and you're like, I'm trying to grab the spirit out of the sky, it's probably not going to work, right? So we'll try and keep it, like, within reason.
How did
And
you
can
know
tell
what
me
I was
what
going
you
to do?
So you get to decide. Only 3 people can involve themselves in it. And then I'll roll a final 20. I do want to do a test. Can you roll a dice that only I see? I don't know if you can. Do you see that on the right?
Yeah, I can roll in private.
Can you roll it?
Yeah, you just
forgot how to
click
do
it,
that.
right? I think you click.
Can you give me a test of that and just let me know if everyone can see it? Because it would just make it a little bit better across the board if you don't know if you succeeded or failed.
I just did it.
And does anyone see the...
Nope.
Okay.
No. And how did you do it in private?
Yeah,
Where's
how
that?
did you do
If
it?
you
Oops, I did
click
not mean
the
to click
like
that.
the dice roller thing and then click GM at the top.
It
That
rolls
rolls
it
it to
down
GM.
to... Oh,
and
it highlights. I
says
was
to
wondering.
GM rolling. Yeah,
yeah.
like there you go.
The
Yep.
dice
I
roll.
see Basil's.
What?
Do you see your own
Nice.
Yeah, at
rolls?
the top left.
Yeah,
I saw mine.
I saw
Mm.
It's a
mine.
little dice
Can you do it a
roll.
way
You
that
wanna
it
do-
hides it? Is there a hide button? Make an advanced dice roll, maybe. Okay, then I'll tell you. If they can't roll it straight to me like that. Roll it, but
Maybe you should.
keep your number to yourselves.
Okay.
What does this one do? No.
I do not see
Okay.
how to do that.
So
Okay.
where it has the little dice symbol on the left, you should see GM. The little letters GM right
Along
at
the
the
top, like above the like D4.
Oh.
You just click that
What
and
does
it'll
this one
highlight.
do?
Oh.
And then you don't do slash roll, then you do and you click on
Oh.
nothing. You just click on the number you want.
Yeah. So
Oh, I
you just click like,
see.
the D20, and then it should say like 2 GM rolling D20.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's cool.
Say,
Are you attempting a resurrection?
This is awkward to say, but it feels like Lug might be a more tactical choice. Not that I think that you
I
can
mean, I
rate
don't think that's
people.
the wrong thing to say. I mean, we're in a situation where we need as much help as we can, and Lug could probably help the most in this situation.
I don't know if this is unfair to say as well, but he's the youngest. So
Is he?
He's the
It's
youngest.
not unfair to say.
he's only 21 years old.
Gosh,
oh,
I had no idea.
He's a young man.
Well, we gotta bring him
Um,
back.
Fabia will nod and she'll go, hold on, I think I think Halio would probably be more useful here than me. So I'm gonna swap with him and she'll go back to camp and like tell Halio like what they plan to do. Because she's hoping he'll have more insight into like
Lug.
Lug and like what might bring him back, I guess. In terms of like what he was interested in and who he was, you know.
Yeah, I'd probably
She
find
can take
3
over watch
people most in
instead.
tune with magic, etc.
Yeah,
Healing
you're
in
basically just
general.
trying to get the highest rolls and the highest connection. Yeah. How can I find Halio's stats? I will say a lot of NPC stats they will lack proficiency, so they might have a low stat there. So even though they've got a connection, you guys have kind of got destiny on your side. You might roll a little
Okay.
higher. You can kind of use an NPC though to help bolster one
I
of
was
your
gonna
ones as
say,
well.
can I
You
just
could
bring him
ask.
over then?
Yeah.
Halio comes over and goes,
Okay, I'll bring Halio back with me then.
so I've just woken up. What are we doing?
Gonna bring Lug
Um,
back.
We're gonna
gonna
bring
try
Lug
to.
back.
Gonna
Or try to.
You can do that.
He can.
Maybe.
We'll see.
It'll be the first.
Timmy's got magic fingies. But we're kind of hoping that like maybe, I mean, you guys were buds, right? Like,
Yeah.
what was he into? What did he like? What sort of stuff would remind his spirit that he wants to be alive, you know?
He whistled, actually. Yeah, he loved whistling. On the quieter days out, he would love looking up the birds. He could name a lot of birds. I was surprised by that, but on the days he was happiest, he was whistling. He loved a good tune.
Do you replicate it? It could be poor. I'm just gonna try to replicate whatever you do.
Just see him kind of whistling like a little jolly tune, tapping his foot, kind of like a, and it kind of gets a little jollier as it goes along, and he kind of laughs afterwards and kind of breaks back a little tear.
Oh.
Something on those lines. Sorry, I was looking up.
No, it's perfect.
Does he have his hat or does he not have his hat anymore?
No, the
Um,
hat.
He has the hat.
What does he still have it?
It got yeah, right?
Halio took it and then we won it back
Yeah.
for him, right? And
Yeah.
gave it back to
That's
him.
what it was. Yeah, I remember that he
Yeah.
didn't for a little bit. Yeah.
What condition is his hat in?
A little bit burnt on the side and stuff, but it's mostly okay.
I think maybe Fabio would like take the hat and sort of like plop down next to him and be like, I mean, you're gonna come back and your hat should be looking good. And she'll cast mending on the hat.
Oh.
If you're gonna do it as a ritual, wait until Timothy has started the ritual.
Sure.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's
As
when he's
part of the
reaching out to the
ritual. Yeah.
spirits. Okay. Then are we doing a resurrection on Lug? Is that what you want to do, Timothy?
Lug, yes.
Okay. So you're gonna step forward, take out the diamond, and break it. Crumble it in your hands as the spell goes along. The dust seeps into Lug's body, breathes into it. You do this music instead. You're over Lug right now. The diamond going into it. The resurrection spell begins. You feel connection to the ethereal plane like you've never before, Timothy. You can feel almost these presences floating around and going past you. And Lug's spirit is out there. As it's been long enough for a harbinger to kind of take interest in it, it seems like his spirit is about to go somewhere. If you fail this resurrection attempt, he will go to the afterlife. You cast a diamond seeping into it. The spell of resurrection begins. Who would like to do the first ritual attempt?
Me? Sure.
Okay. If you're going for a mending, what are you hoping to... What stat are you hoping to roll?
What stat? Oh my goodness.
Is it kind of breaking into the memories of like...
Yeah, I'm trying to maybe insight.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to connect with the memories of us and him regarding the hat.
Yeah.
And be like, I'm gonna fix this hat for you because it's important and you wouldn't be Lug without this cool hat,
Okay. Yeah, you step over, begin mending the hat, cleaning up any of the tattered edges of it. Go ahead and roll an insight check to me, please. What's your plus to insight?
5.
Okay.
So I go to D20 and then over to 5. Is that what I do?
You could just roll the
do
D20
D20 and I
keep-
know.
just add 5.
Just add 5.
Oh, right. That makes the most sense.
The first of the rituals, reaching out. Who would like to do the second one?
I can.
I think during that, Fia would have grabbed Halio's hand and squeezed it. And then
Nice,
grabbed
stands there and
Harpoon's
he
hand with
squeezes
her other
back.
hand.
If I'm remembering correctly, above board,
Mhm.
Lug really liked music, right? That was one of the things that convinced him to come, if I remember right. Okay. Then Basil would take the whistle that Halio just taught him and expand on it and make it into kind of like a full improvised song with his lute playing along as he whistles.
Halio whistles along next to it.
Oh,
The tune plays. Go ahead and do a performance check.
okay. So this is plus 13 to the roll that I'm going to do to you.
Okay. Timothy. Well, actually, who wants to do the third ritual? It doesn't have to be Timothy if he doesn't want to.
Above board, what happens to the DC if people are doing so if Basil just did performance and I did persuasion because they're both charisma, does that not
Doesn't
work
matter.
as well?
You
or
can
what's
all
the
do
deal?
performance if you like. It's just the DC is going to be set to
Sure.
your specific one. And what kind of connection it might have to the spirits, what connection it might have to the gods, connection it might have to this individual you're trying to resurrect. There are some DCs that'll be low.
Sure. I think Fia would look at Timothy. Do you have? I mean, I can try to help, but if you have something that you had in mind, I don't want to.
I mean, kind of embarrassing to say, but for being a man of Somra, I'm not super religious about everything. I mean, I decided to start healing because I wanted to help people, not for any guidance or spiritual purpose. So it might be better if you
I
tried to bring.
If you did do a religion check, by the way, Timothy, it would be going off your wisdom.
Oh, it'd be a
because,
wisdom one.
Yeah, religion, when it's intelligence based, it's to recall information about different religions, different gods, and whatnot.
Could
Connecting
I?
to your one, it would be wisdom.
Since Timmy, I mean, yeah, because when I made Timmy, he's not super about the religion side of healing, even though he is a follower of Somra. He tries to physically help people when he does his healing, look for the wounds that are hurt. So could I switch it to medicine? It'd be the same role as if I did religion and added wisdom. It'd still be a +9.
Yeah, DC might be a little bit higher,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, you can do that.
Because I'd say Timmy focuses on the medicine side of healing more than the religious side when he does things like
That's
healing.
fine. Yeah, give it. You can repair
they're
the
hurt
vessel
with.
he has to come back to. Yeah, the DC is a little
Okay,
higher
so-
because his spirit's currently not in the body.
Yeah, and that's okay.
That's fine. Go ahead and roll your D20, and it's a +9. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Each of you performing each of your rituals. I'm now going to make a singular D20 roll. I can tell you that you have had 3 successes. So only on a 1. You stand over Lug. The diamond whispering into him. The tune being whistled by Basil and by Halio. The hat being mended beside. And you knot the wounds with healing magic. His body kind of looking cleaner, restored. And Timothy, you reach out and you try and listen to the spirit. But there's nothing. You feel like a draw of energy. And it seeps underneath your fingers. Or you hear. And Lug wakes below you. His eyes open up. Oh. And he tries to whistle, but he can't. His lips are too parched at the moment.
Oh.
Can I bring a water skin to
Yeah,
his
I
lips
think we kinda,
to?
like,
When you do, you
Tired.
there's like this kind of deep whistle that goes along with your tune before, like a. And he smiles. That's my favorite.
Hey,
Do you sleep
Buck,
well?
Welcome back.
how you feeling?
I'm okay.
You have a good nap?
Did I fall asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
He looks at.
Bobby will put the hat on him.
Oh.
And says, I crashed the boat.
No, that was good.
No, it's
that was,
okay.
you're supposed
Everything's
to.
fine, bud.
It's better to crash it than to let it sink, you know?
Yeah, do better next time, big guy. You see, like, how they're gonna hold my
no.
tail. Where are we?
Is he like still laying down? Did he sit up?
He's kind of set up a bit, yeah.
All right, I'll sit next to him. So, we're a little ways away from the shipwreck.
Whose garden
Still
is
wrecked.
this?
Oh, well, we're in the forest. We're just kind of gonna keep quiet for
Laying
now
low.
while we try
Okay.
to get the ship fixed, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, let's get you back to camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I sleep some more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can sleep as
Yeah,
much
bud.
as you
We'll
want.
get you a bed.
Hello comes in, helps him back up, and goes, "Let's go get you a big bed, bud." And they start heading back towards the camp. Heartbloom kind of wipes away his map. You lot are blessed, you know. Feel blessed. Like proper like.
I wouldn't say that. We kind
It
of
was our fault.
caused all this shit.
Yeah.
We're just making it right.
Well, you did not. We knew exactly what we're getting into when we took you aboard.
Did you? Like, did you really?
I mean, look, some people died, but that's what happens on adventures, right? And we didn't expect to be shot from behind. I would say that if we'd seen it coming, we might have put up a fight ourselves. It weren't your fault. You weren't the ones firing the cannons. I don't think anyone blames you. Besides, you brought back Lug. Everyone loves Lug.
I love Lug.
I'm sorry that we didn't anticipate.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear sorry from anyone. Again, it was them up in them cannons that shot at us. Any of you. You didn't know what was coming, we didn't know what was coming. Even if you knew it was dangerous, you couldn't have expected that. When we travelled the sea together, we knew there'd be more dangers by taking you on board and going out into the open water. We did that, we lost a couple people there. It's adventuring. People die. But what I do know is that you try to help people. You save people, you're heroes. And just being a part of that experience is enough for us. Any of us in this crew. Everyone volunteered. Everyone here who stayed on the ship. The refugees, they all revived back at their home. They could have gone elsewhere. They chose to stick around because you lot are doing something good for this world. And we'd like to be part of that. And even when we get knocked down like this, well, we come back together stronger. And sometimes they're defeats, but it's always victories in the end when you're a hero. Besides, you got things looking over you. That's why Lug's back. Don't ever blame yourselves for what happened here. And just focus on doing good, like you always do. She smiles and goes, "Don't mind, I'd rather like a nap unless we're going to do another one of these."
I think a lot of these guys could use a nap.
Yeah.
She looks towards you, Timothy. You got a gift, you know. Many people who are as strong as you might be tempted by power or do some dark things. You're doing good with it. And thanks to you, Lug lives again. Not many people can say that. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was really well done, Timmy.
Really?
Good job, Tim.
Get some rest. And she wanders back over towards the camp.
She has such a way at boosting morale. Like, she's a great captain.
She's a really
So
good
cute. God damn.
We gotta find her a bullet for that gun, like as a repayment.
Yo,
Oh,
she actually tried to offer me the gun when I left to meet back up with you guys. I know.
I thought you were gonna say we gotta hook her up with that elf chick, which
We
agreed.
gotta do that too.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they're both down, right, we could make some magic happen. Let's just give them a little push in the right direction.
How did we get
Yeah,
here?
maybe-
How did we get
Maybe
here?
maybe not in this situation. Hey, come on.
Someone explain.
A lot of death just happened, and then a cool thing happened,
And
and
then you think about
now
life
we're just
after,
we're
like,
just
you have death
vibing in the
Your
joy. Okay.
priorities shift, you know,
think
maybe
about-
love is important.
Yeah, like celebrating life. How to do that? Having
Sharing
sex,
it with someone.
making out, right?
You
So,
can
like,
celebrate
yeah.
life by just, eating a good meal or watching the sun.
True that. Let's
Yeah,
go
or
eat a
you
good
just-
meal. She'll pat him on the back and be like, "Come on, come on, old man, let's
Come
go
on,
eat
crouchy old
something."
man.
I'm pretty sure I'm younger than most of you, but
checks character sheet. How old am I?
Okay. Is everyone resting up? What's Adderward doing during all this time?
I want to take a look at the pieces of that weapon.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel like Adelward would feel like he's a very necessary presence with this whole resurrection thing because he doesn't really know the crew that well. He'd probably just be in the way. So he'd be separate. Eyeballing that weapon to try to figure out how this thing works
Okay.
and if there's anything he can do with it. Because he's got skill in repairing things and mending things and, making new things.
Go ahead and to kind of study the weapon a little bit, do an Arcana check.
Oh, knowing my rolls so far today, this is gonna be like a fucking 2 or some bullshit. 18.
18. You study it and you realize that the metal itself innately is just steel. And the kind of blue essence that's kind of come off of it, you realize is something that has dissipated. But you see small little remnants, little dust on the shards of the axe. And you recognize that the magic didn't come from the axe itself. It came from the whetstone used. So, if you find more of those whetstones, you might be able to get the same kind of properties as the axe did.
I take it the whetstone from the guy was absolutely like a one-time use or disappeared when he perished.
He used up that one, but I would say in the kind of nonchalant moment you saw him just kind of reach into a pouch and kind of get it out, it seems like he might have had like a collection of them somewhere. It seems like it's a reusable item, as the group has seen him use one before as well.
What's
or
the
they saw it
material
before.
of the axe? Is it just like steel?
Just steel. Yeah,
All
all the magic came from the whetstone.
Lord will toss it all on the ground.
But now you know if you find the
holds zero
whetstones,
value now.
you find the kind of soft blue whetstone that he used.
Okay.
You know what it will do, or similar to what his did. Okay.
Yeah, he'd take it easy, I think, and try to get some juice back.
Okay. Halio organizes a bunch more of the kind of those who are sleeping to get up, keep the area kind of scouted, and watch over everyone so that they don't get attacked in their sleep. Halio kind of sits beside Lugs, bedroll the whole time, watching out, and a few of the guards kind of just patrol the area, giving you guys a chance to get a long rest.
Oh, needed.
You lie down, rest up.
Before we rest, there's one more thing I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I want to take my Chalice of Divinity and do a ritual commune, one HP, and it lets me use commune as a ritual.
Okay.
To communicate with Somara for a second.
Ooh.
Okay. That's the commune spell, right?
Yeah. It's normally for questions, I believe.
Yes. 5th level spell, you can contact your deity to ask up to 3 questions, and you get a yes or no answer.
So as soon as I started, I would say, so I know this is meant to ask questions, but that implies you can hear me. I'm not looking for an answer from you. I know you're real. I know you're powerful. It's just I've had a hard time with the idea of gods and deities when I've known people around me who have been in trouble, who have died, who have been hurt, who didn't deserve it, and I just hope you understand where I'm at. After today, I'm more grateful for what you've given me. And I hope my past choices, my past mindset hasn't angered you in any way. That's all, really.
Just say I can say a short phrase. You hear back to you. The chalice kind of fills with a soft water. And you see a glimmer of light just amidst it, peering back at you. And you hear a soft voice. It matters not whether you have followed me before or thank me for what I do. Only that you use what is given to you to do what is right by you. And so far you have. You feel the water kind of warm.
Yeah, I would sit here for a bit longer before going back to sleep.
Go ahead and give yourselves all a long rest as you rest up. By the time you wake, it is about 3 in the afternoon. At a full long rest. The sun is kind of bright in the sky. It's kind of a warmer day the next morning or the next afternoon. You feel fully rested. You feel like your bodies are rejuvenated. Everyone's kind of getting up again. And those who have kind of stayed up are now helping those who are waking. No one's doing any watch now. You don't need to do any watch. As the day kind of comes to, people step up and they're kind of stretching, getting their kind of their day's legs ahead of them. What would you like to do as the afternoon comes?
Well, back to it. Adward picks up his spear and starts getting ready to kill more people again.
If I could have done it before sleep, I would have re-summoned Little Pog. Otherwise, I'll just do it in the morning when I wake up.
Yeah, you can do, you
Or
can do
the
it.
afternoon, whatever.
Yeah. It'll come back after like a long rest anyway, yeah. So yeah, it
Okay.
comes back. So I believe it lasts 8 hours.
I don't know.
Yeah. Your comes out of your wrist in the morning and sits beside you. And little plumes of smoke out of his nose.
I want to just pat his head and tell him I'm sorry.
It rests against it. You get kind of a notion in your head where it's kind of like it shows you kind of an image of yourself, and it shows a series of other people around you all sweating immensely, and you don't have a bead of sweat, and an arrow is pointing to you. You kind of get this image in your head for a moment, almost like catchphrase.
I'm gonna just whisper to him. Don't worry, we killed him.
And let's have a little poo of smoke and fire.
Alright.
Okay. It's the afternoon. You see as Heartbloom kind of comes over towards all you and goes, okay, so what's the plan? What are we doing?
Did Tack come back?
You sent Tack to Sada, yeah. It would have come back in the night. You wake up and
Okay.
Tack's right next to you.
Okay. Did she send anything back, or Tack is just back?
Actually, a good point. You'd have got a letter from Sada. Say, dear Fia, this is troubling news. We've suspected something was off about Cradle by the Sea. We'll be sending over envoys to investigate. And meanwhile, I'll be contacting Dawnhaven to see if they get their official involvement in this case and matter. Stay vigilant.
Okay.
Stay aware.
Okay. I'll let everybody know.
Okay.
So, are we gonna try to just hide out, wait for Iridus, fix the ship, and go? Are we going to hide out, wait for Iridus, fix the ship, send them away, wait for potential involvement from Dawnhaven? Are we gonna just go in?
They have enough forces that I don't think they're going to wait around for very long if we're also waiting. I think we need to press the offensive while we have the chance.
Yeah.
We know where they hide. It's the Cradle, yes? I mean, I can go up there anytime I want.
Yeah, with your zippy doos. Oh wait, I don't know about that. Never mind. How?
No, you did see. I think you saw Adelward like fly.
And Edelward,
You
Like-
probably didn't see
temporary?
how he did it, but you would have seen him in the air gliding.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you fly like a bullet. It's weird.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Can you wait, Fabia, did you get a good look at the cradle? Like, are there can we just fly? I don't know. We just fly up to it and land on it and walk in? Like, how do we get in there? What do we?
So
There's like an outside balcony.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
a hall, and there's no doors around it. The cannons are kind of facing outwards. It's got an underhanging kind of lip. Imagine like a dockyard, right? Imagine the way imagine when you're waiting for like a roller coaster, and you've got the kind of the both sides are land, and you've got the dip in the middle. You've got a dip there where the zip wire kind of comes up, and that's where the rowboats kind of go up to it, and you can't climb off of there. So it's got this underhanging
so is
dock.
it like it's a hanging, like suspended kind of platform, or like what's
yeah,
like?
it's a
there was-
large like hall, building, like a lord's
I
hall.
don't want to say it'd be fucked up, but Adelward could totally fly up there and just start cutting wires.
The chains that hold it are
Chains.
massive, so
Like,
Yeah,
you can't.
they're
I
gigantic
mean, they could
chains.
technically be broken. It's just that it would take quite a bit.
Well, do we want to try to just fly us right up to the balcony? Is there a different way we can get in? Wait, you said you
Well-
talked to the urchins? Do they know a way that?
I didn't
Fabia?
talk to them. I just got the whistle and I figured out where they were, and then dropped the whistle over to them. I was shitting my pants a little bit. I was trying not to get screamed at by a lung. So
How easy is
sorry,
it
lungs?
for?
yeah, there were these really gross they just looked like lungs with legs, right? What were they?
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah,
they were
they-
kind of cloaked
they
on the
just-
back, but they look like white lungs with legs and kind of like spin was coming off of them.
Yeah, and they just screamed. They were like an alarm system, I think. Because once one screamed, then another one screamed, and then another one screamed. And it really freaked everybody. Yeah, it was nasty. Everything in that town, gross. I'm sure there are nice people there. Everything that I interacted with last night, gross.
How easy is it for someone to get onto the cradle without flying? It's like,
I mean, you can take the zip line up, but we'd need to figure out how to take the zip line up.
how many of us can fly or have methods to fly? Because the way I see it is, if
Not
we
it.
get onto the cradle,
We have
we
a
can just
polymorph,
stop
we have
anyone
a
else. It's going to be
broom.
difficult for them to get reinforcements up it if we go
Oh yeah,
straight
the
there.
broom.
So the
Oh
broom
yeah,
can
we have
take
the
two
broom.
of us
Basil, can you turn into something big
into-
that can carry someone?
Joe, can I? Can I
Yeah, like, you
polymorph
can
into
Probably
something
morph
substantial enough
into,
carry someone, like
Yeah.
flying?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can.
Well, then all we need to do is fly up there and
As-
intercept the only way up. And then they're not getting any more reinforcements, and the cradle is ours.
Everybody that okay. What did you guys said you fought some? What did you fought some normies and then some actual vampires on the beach?
They were
What-
pathetic.
The
Yes,
vampires
but they
pathetic
were
too?
able to charm. One of them was.
Okay.
But they also weren't very hard to kill either. We should be wary of that.
I think flying up to the cradle seems like a good idea. Yeah. If we can manage to get all of us up there and then
All right. Approach at night.
Would day be better if it's? Did we?
Well, they'll be able to see us during the day.
True.
And they're only, well, unless you saw more flying creatures, I believe we've already dispatched the only one that could intercept us in the skies.
When I was scoping shit out, all I saw was bat. And he's dead, so...
Then it seems like we approach at night.
Get some rest.
Okay, I can try to do the same thing that I've done before, right? To help people not get taken advantage of so easily. You know, like if they try to charm you or like, no, become a vampire, come with us, right? We just have to figure out who
Dibs. Alward puts his hand up.
is
Do that.
really
Do
bad.
it,
Yeah,
please.
right. So,
Not again.
okay. All right. Okay, so okay, yeah, I guess, right? We'll just wait till night.
Yeah.
I have a
I
question,
reckon-
Joe.
Mhm.
Could I create, since I've seen them before in the battle, the big battle we were in prior, could I create a bomb to get rid of the chains?
Oh shit, we have the
Oh,
Sorry.
do we have bombs?
wait, hold on. Inventory. Hold on.
Because that could potentially destroy
Joe's as
the
confused
chains.
as we are. Too.
I'm trying to think.
Okay, Thea
This is where it gets
has-
difficult, right? Because technically, as a creation bard, you can make an object, right?
Right.
So
but will
it's-
it function as said
it's more to do
object?
so, yeah. Like if you were to create, like you could technically be like, could I make a house filled with goods? You know, it's like
Right.
would
yeah,
suit
a
the
bomb
individual.
is like a lot of different
'Cause-
objects
Wait.
put into one.
We have. I don't know what these all are. We have a mine from Gizme in Steep Glen. Remember, I
Okay.
was like, "Why don't you give me some and I could shoot it with fire and it'll explode?" Right?
Yes.
We have a prank bomb,
Okay.
and I also wrote down a plant pot. I don't know what the fuck that is, but we have one from
I
Gizme,
do-
and I'm sure
I
it explodes
realized-
somehow.
Joe, I'm guessing there's stuff underneath the cradle, right? Like civilian houses. And
No,
like-
no,
Yeah,
no.
that's
It's,
what-
No,
it's
it's on the
No.
water, right?
I drew a
Oh, it's
really
on the
shitty
water?
picture a minute ago.
Yeah, give me like a
Oh,
Joe
I-
Judge
I-
drew
I'm
this.
just thinking
Shit,
about
I was
how
gone for
borderline
that.
just terrorism this is
No,
going to
no,
be if
you-
we fucking sever these cords
Yeah.
and destroy half of a city.
This is my shitty picture. Don't laugh. Don't
Okay.
laugh. That's fucked up.
What
Oh,
the
Okay.
shit.
So what I mean by this, right, is that
I never saw this.
well, the picture. No, I just drew this now. The
Oh,
right,
just
the right
now.
side
That's really
is the
good.
town. This is the town, right? This is the town. This wire here is the kind of zip line that goes up. Boats go from the docks of the town up into the bottom of the cradle. So the cradle itself has like a dock underneath where the kind of zip wire goes off, and you get off there. Seemingly, it's like almost like
So
a ski lift almost.
there's only one zip line. Like there's only one wire.
There's
in
two.
and out of
There's
this
two.
place.
One to come back and one
Two.
to go up.
Okay.
On the top, you've got massive chains and then hundreds of smaller chains, but three massive chains. There's three technically with 2D picture. There's three giant like rock formations that go from the water. They're like natural rock formations that come out from the water. That's what this big thing here represents, right? It is like several hundred feet away from the town. It's kind of suspended over the water with these great big
Okay.
rock formations holding it over there. And then the cannons can face towards the town, and they face outward as well towards the river.
Well, if we can get there without being seen, I don't see why we couldn't just cut the two lines for the carriages, stop anyone from coming in or out, and then we basically can just go from there pretty casually.
Hey, Joe,
Hmm?
DM question. What do we know? Like, we just know that Fairfax is weirdly old and shitty, right?
Yes.
And then we know that at least the people in the tavern thought that they are like pretty much gonna be attacked by the soldiers of Sunrise like at any moment, and Fairfax, etc., are like saving them from this, right? Like
Yeah.
they're like, oh shit, you're gonna be under attack, whatever.
The Soldiers
okay.
of Sunrise aren't the official rulers
Nemesis.
of Wolfguard. when Wolfguard fell to the undead and to the werewolf curse, the Soldiers of Sunrise were a kind of an order of light. And because they were able to use their headquarters as a refugee kind of spot and bring in a lot of the people that escaped from the real capital, they started to become pretty much the number one force in Wolfguard for retaking it. The counts and whatnot of Wolfguard are still technically the political leaders, and this is one of the counts. So you know that he believes he's at war with the soldiers, or the town does, with the Soldiers of Sunrise, this militaristic group that is trying to retake Wolfguard.
So the Soldiers of Sunrise are challenging the Count's authority in the land.
That's what they believe.
Yeah, but we have the Soldiers of Sunrise at our place, and we know that that's not actually true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know that they've sent people to talk to the Count, like, yo, come on, help us. Like, we're trying to, whatever. And the Count was like, eat a bee.
More or less. Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, if we fly up and then we don't let anyone else get in there.
Seems like a solid plan to me. I reckon we could sever those cords fairly easily.
If you can figure out how to get me up there, I'm in.
I can lift you up. I'll figure something out. Large birds.
Skull raises an eyebrow.
I have
Eagle.
I have a pretty
Yeah.
Do we have an enlarge like a personal enlarge cast that people can do on others, or is it just that Scold can because I know there is enlarge spells.
I don't
and
have
shrink
it
spells.
ready. Or I mean, I don't have it.
But we're about to long rest, aren't we? So
We
you
just
could ready
did.
it.
Because technically
Technically
if
just
someone
long rest.
shrunk to a smaller size, they could basically hang on to my character when I do fall and then glide with me. But
You
yeah,
fall
you'd
at a
have
faster
to-
rate because you've got more weight.
Well, like
Exactly,
giant...
but that's fine. The rate and distance I fall is a preset 500 feet regardless.
a
And the
giant
glider
eagle-
works as long as I'm not incapacitated. So if someone say hung on to the cord of my harpoon or something, and then I fell, and they were small, so they'd be pulled by me, then I could glide with them basically like a micro sort of wing.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't get the same
Are
distance.
you literally referencing Buzz Lightyear and Woody
I could
when they're trying to
basically
get to
do
the
that.
moving van?
It's
Yeah.
a lot of moving parts, but it would get one person up if we had a
Falling
way
with
to shrink
style.
them. Or they were one size smaller than me is the way I'm thinking it. Because I mean, if I tried to say grab Scold and he's a giant bear, and then I did fall, I would basically just be suspended there, hanging
just,
on
like,
to him,
You'd plummet.
not moving. You know.
But could a giant eagle pick up Scold in his regular size?
Yeah, giant eagle is
the
huge.
giant-
Or like
Could the giant eagle take,
owl,
like,
giant bat.
And Fabia or something, and then Timmy and Fia could take the broom. Oh shit! There's Aaron.
So I can
I
take.
always forget about Aaron.
Yeah.
It's because I count how many people there are.
I know, yeah.
Like, Shane, you need to put like a 2 in the corner or something.
Jane's multi-boxing.
Yeah.
What if I took Scold and Fia, Fabia piggybacked on Adelward, and Aaron and Timmy went on the broom? Because Fabia probably doesn't weigh that much, I imagine.
Or Scold goes on the broom and you take Timmy, Fia, and Fabia, who can't weigh that much together.
Yeah, true.
On a giant eagle, you could like claw, ride.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to get 2 in the claw when I'm riding. You'd be
Okay.
flying slower, like it's grappled speed.
I'd be the
But
one
you
riding.
do.
I'm probably the heaviest out of those 3.
Okay. Well, sounds
About
like we can make
whatever.
it work.
Skull riding on a tiny broom.
Yeah.
If someone wants to fly with Adelward, just let me know. It would be horrific and probably uncomfortable.
Okay. So you're in it's the afternoon currently. What are you planning and prepping to do?
I mean, I've got
I
all my
guess.
stuff. There are spells that I cast, but like they're hour-long duration, so I don't want to pre-cast them this early for a fight. I'd probably be casting stuff just before, I cast Fall and start approaching.
Are we already rested at this point?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've rested.
we rested.
So
Get
If
my
I
fucking
do-
hit points back, dude. I had negative 17 max hit point.
Yeah, you get all that back.
hey, if I do Intellect Fortress,
That lasts an hour, right?
I can do but I just
Yeah. Well,
which
basically,
two?
get to the
Adelward
shore.
and I just need to figure out which two people. I could do Adelward and Scold. Who's bad at those saves?
I have a wisdom plus of 0, so I'm fucked. I got screwed the second that vampire charmed me.
It's going to give you
So I-
resistance to psychic and then advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
That
so
would be,
I kind of
that'd
want
be good because my charisma and wisdom are really low for saves.
My wisdom's -1.
Oh.
My charisma's -1.
Yeah.
And my wisdom's 0. I'm not. Look, all right. I got a lot of
cast it, I
weaknesses. Okay.
So okay.
And
Alright,
I don't
I'll
think
figure it
if the vampire could get me to attack you guys, it would be really bad. I don't know. Getting me protection from charm is probably a good idea.
Yeah, no, I think. Okay.
Considering the way that my frighten mechanic works is that it's not like capped by a proficiency thing. It's just if it's a new target. So if I hit any of you with it, you'd still have to roll it if I hadn't hit you before. Should be bad in the vampire place.
Okay. All right.
I propose that we always punch each other once before a fight. To prevent any mishaps.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So you wait until the evening?
Yeah, I think waiting for the evening and then we'll approach to the
We use the
coastline
cover
by
of
the
night.
Cradle. Yeah,
Yeah.
follow the coast to it.
Should I
and
be a
then,
bat or an owl or an eagle, guys?
Oh, they wouldn't suspect
That
a
kind of
bat.
fits in.
Right? That's what I was thinking too. I could do
Suspect a
giant bat and be looking just like their homeboy.
Okay. Sundown comes, night falls. You wait out the next 4 or so hours before it becomes truly dark in the campsite. And you head out, moving down towards the shoreline. As you kind of come down there, you realize they've kind of left the ship for this day. And you come out kind of fairly close to the ship, a little bit maybe more northern up the shore. In the distance, you can see the cradle stood there, hanging from its rock formations. You can see the kind of hull of the cradle hanging. In the distance, the town is starting to light up with lanterns as night falls.
Oh fuck! It's the festival. I forgot.
It is a festival.
Hello, townsfolk. We're here
So-
to party.
Yeah, holy fuck.
You're a couple hundred feet away from the cradle itself as you're on the shoreline. On the beached front. The town's a little bit more north. What's your plan? What do you want to do right now, Eddie?
Well, Adelward's going to cast Imbue Luck on his weapon
Okay.
and bond item on it as well.
Okay.
Immediately.
I guess we're gonna stick all the light people on the eagle or the
For
bat,
once.
and then I'll ride a broom.
Last chance if anyone wants to ride with me. Last chance.
Crickets.
About it.
Chirping.
I'm probably a bit too heavy.
Oh no, I wouldn't let you anyways. I'm going to be going for that wire right there.
Maybe
Adelward's gonna
stop
point-
asking then, yeah.
Adelward's gonna point out the spot where the wires arrive at the bottom of the cradle.
Okay.
That's where he's gonna be swooping into. I think we go there immediately and cut them off and try to break those wires. That's basically, he's going to try to land and immediately cut a wire when he lands on that spot unless someone stops him.
Are you doing it from the dock or up in the actual... so the lower dock in the town or the dock inside the hall?
When he casts fall and starts approaching, he's going to aim, like if we looked at like the picture, where those, carriages arrive at the bottom of the cradle, that sort of depot where they show up at the bottom.
At the bottom. Okay, so you're going to be near
try
the
to land
town.
at the bottom and cut the wires so that those carriages are not able to, come back and forth. He's going to try to cut them unless someone interrupts him.
Just so I'm not stupid. When you say the bottom, do you mean the bottom of the hanging cradle or the bottom near the town?
Hanging.
Okay, so you're going to land in the dock
from
area.
the hanging side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his plan.
Are you guys going to fly into the dock area?
I feel like we would try to land on the upper area, right? Isn't that the
We're all
goal?
going for the upper.
Yeah, because we want to
Fly straight
try
for the
to
cradle.
create an area where they can't
Just
get
land
to
in the
by
cradle.
breaking off contact. So we're gonna try
Yeah,
to
I think we're gonna
get the
fly to the
gondola.
cradle, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
try and disable the gondolas so they can't.
and then the cradle itself, we're gonna try to at least dismantle part of it with the chains maybe on the right side or something so it falls.
Okay, so if you're going to... Some of you are going to go up to the top of the formation, the rock formations, and try and do the chains up there, or you're going to land on the actual cradle itself to try and cut the chains there. Basically,
I guess
if we're cutting the wires, I don't know if we need to
think we need to
collapse
do
the.
the
I think
chain.
it's sort of
Okay.
like extra
Think it's-
work to then also.
This is a
I
big,
think
this is a big Ultron moment for us, guys. I don't know if we should be
If we
cutting.
bring that down, we also possibly doom this entire
hold up the whole
festival to a
town.
tsunami.
I
which
was
would
just
be
worried
kind
about
of
their
dark.
cannons.
Well, if we can stop, I mean, I guess the idea, right, is that we fly. This is easy. We're just gonna fly over. Edelward's gonna do some like lightning shit to the gondola wires, right? And he's gonna be like, they're done. Nobody else can get onto the cradle, and then we could just bust in with impunity and be like, Marta, fuck you, dead. Count Fairfax, what's your deal? Are you evil? Dead. If not, maybe okay. Everybody else, are you evil? Dead. If not, maybe okay.
No one
Go
leaves
sit in a
unless they can
corner.
fly at
Yeah.
that point. So
This is easy.
We got him dead
So-
to rights once we cut the wires.
As a giant bat, am I landing on the cradle?
I think we should all
I
land.
think you all just follow my lead
Yeah,
into
we
the
should
spot
not
that I'm going to.
do you want another
break-
picture?
I think we should stay together.
Wait, but
I think we should stay together.
no, yeah, but
we get
sorry.
like
Fight our way through.
something a little more high def.
Yeah, can we get like an HD version of this, Joe?
Yeah, Joe, come on.
Okay.
Sons of bitches. I can try and drop a little something to show you like exactly the way the cradle kind of looks in terms of...
Will this be
Not
what
gonna look too
we're
good.
looking at next week when we actually fly in? Was this going to be the
The final art.
final art?
Like, I
Very
don't
fun.
have art of the actual cradle construction, but
You,
you basically have a choice of where you land. I'll bring you over to the screen just for the sake of this. In regards to it, you have a screen which is this would be the rock right area, the bit I just like highlighted there, right? So you can land at the top over here, which would be where the chains are. You can land at the bottom in here, which is like a dockyard. The cradle itself
Okay.
is only like a lord's hall. It doesn't have like level after level after level. So like if you land in there and you go upstairs, you're probably gonna arrive in the halls. That's like the dock area where all of the boats are coming in. Or you could land on the rooftop where the chain is as well. I will give you an idea. The chains, you could probably cut them if you come up with a creative way to do so. They are massive. Like they're like as thick. Each chain kind of grasp is about as thick as a truck. Like they're wrapped around and coiled. You'll be getting through several feet of steel that's holding it up. Kind of like
Okay, my
flexible.
next question is, as a giant bat, can I fit into the dockyard underneath the cradle?
Yeah.
That little. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
it's like the best analogy I can give for it, as much as it takes you out of the fantasy of it, is like when you're waiting for one of those hanging feet roller coasters, and you're at the front of the
Yeah.
queue, and you see the queue on the other side where you get off. It's like a room like
Right.
that, but like the
Okay.
cable cars come up into it with the boats attached. So it's kind of like a little drop-off
Okay.
point for you to get into.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
I think
That sounds good to me then.
too, given that like I don't know, given that it sounds like maybe not all the town is evil and they don't necessarily know what's truly going on. I don't know if we want to just be like, and we exploded your lord's hall and now run your own cells with no defenses because we destroyed every. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
probably
I don't think we should drop the cradle and make this place now just a town called By the Sea. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest. I don't think
What
we
would they
should
do? They'd
dump
have to
this place into the
rebrand.
water. They'd have to
They'd-
rebrand, and most of them would probably die from the massive tidal wave that'll be formed
Yeah.
by the wake of this thing, landing in the water.
Joe, have
next
you
to
done the
them.
math on that? If there was
This
a,
is
like,
a raft
tsunami
city.
from the
They will all be flipped and killed the second we drop
Joe, what
this
about the
thing into the
urchins?
water.
Do the urchins have somewhere to go in the case of?
Look.
If everyone stands
Is it
on
going
the
to
rooftop,
create a tidal wave? Probably not hugely devastating. It would definitely hit them. They would need to rebrand for sure.
I think we saved the rebranding approach unless after
We'll use that
after
as,
we've
like-
already dealt with the bottom, wire
Yeah.
part. We get onto the cradle, stop the wires,
Yeah, I'd rather not
and then we can worry
smash
about the
innocents.
chains.
eat Marta's ass.
We can worry about escalating after
Yeah.
we've dealt with that. I think is a better play.
Okay. Is that the play you're going with? Flying up into the cradle?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's
You-
not move.
You cast fly on yourself, I'm guessing? Oh, you cast fall on yourself, I'm guessing, and then...
Cast fall, and then approach.
Who's on? Is it just Scold on the broomstick? So you get onto the broomstick, Scold, take
Yeah.
off.
Can it hold my weight?
It can,
Yeah,
yeah.
because we can hold 2 people.
Yeah, it can hold you. It can handle quite a lot of weight. It's more
I
just
remember
the
it said like
space.
350 pounds, which isn't enough.
No, it
but
can hold.
I trust you.
Let me check. I think it's more than that. It's actually quite a lot of how much it can hold. It can hold 400 pounds. So it could probably just hold you, and
Yikes.
it moves at a flying speed of 30 feet with you because you're over 200 pounds. So it's not the most comfortable way for you to travel, but it
I'm
manages
just
to hold you.
slowly, very clearly
Yeah,
flying
yeah.
over them.
Yeah, you're kind of just like, because you're kind of blanked in over. There's only like a tiny stick and like the edge of it kind of sticking out. And it's a little bit wobbly, but you're able to move on it. Basil, you turn into a giant bat.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy climbs in your back. You pick up Fear and Fabian. Actually, wait, who's got Aaron?
How did we decide to do
decide?
this again?
God damn it! Did we
You
forget?
guys, did the
Hold
math that
on.
I said like 5
No,
times.
hold
If anyone
on.
wants to climb an outward, you can get on.
I was saying, I feel like Fabia should go on Adelward.
Fabia could go, yeah, without a word. I think
she's
Fabia
quite
would like
light.
being
Yeah.
If we want to just like
Covered in the
say that
sky.
Fabia
Yeah, okay.
Piggyback.
That works.
Was
Then
right
Aaron
with
gets
that
picked up,
100%.
Yeah.
Do that.
and Fear gets picked
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and the
I'm
bat
gonna
takes
put a
into the sky,
post-it on my monitor that says Aaron.
hanging beneath, like on the grappling
Don't
hook, kind of
forget.
swings in Fabia. You'd fly drifting towards the cradle itself. Go ahead, and everyone for me with advantage roll a stealth check. If you
Oh, I
would usually get disadvantage from your metal, don't worry, you have advantage here because you're technically not walking. It's not like a weight thing. It's
Oh, you're
it's
right.
a sight. So everyone has
I would've
advantage
done
on a stealth check. Like Joe.
16.
You cast
17.
Range Like Fortress as well, yeah. Okay.
What are we doing? Sorry.
Stealth
Stealth
with
check.
Oh,
advantage.
Timmy got a net 20, baby.
Nice, Timmy.
Do Fabia's real quick.
Skull is
Oh.
very.
Oh my god.
Is he, how
With
fast is he
advantage,
moving
bro.
compared to the rest of us?
Just this.
On the broom.
He's
He's
going
like,
at 30 feet. He is like a flying snowball. I will do Fabia's one for her.
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah, she's. So whilst flying up, all of you are kind of drifting through the air into the mist and stuff. Skull just in the background. The cannoneers see Scold. They're going to take shots at Scold. One round
You know.
for him to get up into the thing.
Okay. Yep. Great. This is how I go out, bro.
You're
believe in you.
technically your AC is going to be higher. I'm going to give you a +3 to AC because you're a pretty small target for cannons to hit out the sky. So what's your total AC now? So if it has a +3 to your
+3, I would be at 21 AC.
okay, this is going to be a D20 +4. So 14, 12,
Misses.
18,
Misses.
9,
Misses.
and 14.
Misses.
As you're
Misses.
flying up.
God, thank
Wow.
I thought you said 40.
No.
Holy fuck.
You just, like, behind you guys, as you're about to land in the thing, you just see Skull dodging and
Holy
weaving.
fuck.
These cannonballs just flying through the sky towards him, going off into the distance. But you manage to drift and land just in the dockyard underneath. They do know, the people who
Wow.
are inside know you're coming. However, you've made it onto the platform. You land in the dockyard. see the
Technically,
cable
they only
card
know
coming
Scold
up?
is coming.
You see the cable card coming. That's true. They only know Scold is flying up.
They haven't seen the penguin.
You see the
There would
giant
have
kind
been
of.
stories about me already, though, so they just know
Yeah,
that
that's
this
true.
fucking big idiot is coming on his own.
That fucker
now?
found a broom.
You land straight into the dockyard. It's dark in here, right? It smells of like rotten flesh immediately as you land in here.
Ew.
As you land, you see kind of illuminating torches, and you hear a like cutting motion.
Oh my god. Are they gonna drop the cradle?
It's not like a metal cutting; it's flesh.
Ew.
As you all
What
kind of
is
land
happening up
inside,
here?
you gaze around the room. There are body bags in the corner. Some are covered with a blanket, some are wrapped up. There's a large table with blood all underneath it. Body parts hanging and moving across the floor. One body sprawled out across the table. A skull on the table, various implements. A great chain in the corner. And in front of the table, standing about the same size as Scold, weightier, kind of like more kind of robust and just kind of pure like mass. Almost as if you had shaven a bear in his size. Wearing a large apron. A face that's kind of cut up and stitched together. Turns a butcher-like character. He snorts like a pig, looks across your group as you land. Pulls his cleaver out of the table. Barks out like a dirty kind of guttural spell. And you just see the skins of two humans rise to the ground like animated puppets. I'll show you the battle scene.
Nope, I'm good, thanks.
I think we should see the battle scene.
Yep.
Also, do you have art of the character and
Can
all
you draw
the
them
animated?
right now if you don't?
There is artwork of this character from Magic the Gathering.
Can you draw the
You
table?
guys are in this butcher's preparation room, just below where the castle
Ew.
is. Landing
That means
around here by the cable. And he turns with his cleaver ready, the two skins risen from the ground, and prepares to fight you.
skin.
And that is where we'll end
They're
tonight's
just
episode
husks.
with you
It's
guys
so gross. That
about
also
to
means
fight
that
the butcher.
every person who arrives at the cradle goes
Oh
into
my
this guy's
God.
workshop. Like, hey, I'm just here to drop off
Wait,
some apples. Oh
true.
shit! Like
You'd also
Oh.
probably see
a
it,
lobby.
like
So gross.
you'd realize not many people travel up to the cradle. But that's where we'll end tonight's episode with you guys
Yeah.
on the precipice of battle.
Nice.
It should.
Ugh, yucky.
Sounds great.
But you have arrived at the cradle, and you can cut off the entrance to it with the cables.
Hell yeah.
To fight a butcher-like character and push your way up towards Marta and Count Fairfax, who lies above.
Nice.
But you all did make it up there. You didn't get hit by the cannon fire, which is good. Yeah.
How much damage would I have taken?
Oh my god,
I
yeah.
can check for you. Each
You
cannon
did better
shot.
than the ship.
'Cause you
each-
shot me like 6 fucking times, bro.
Five-
what
yeah,
if, like,
5
every
shots.
single one of those hit and you just died?
Oh my god, that'd
Um,
be so
That would have
fucked.
been a dark ending.
It was
for,
3d
a character.
3d12 plus 6 for cannon fire.
Oh,
Per
God.
cannon?
Yeah, per cannon.
Oh my
They're full-on
God,
cannons
you
built to destroy ships.
motherfucker.
You did better than the
Holy
ship.
fuck.
Like that's why the ship got fucked.
I mean, the ship was pretty large, though. I'm just like a
Yeah,
bear
Yeah,
on a
your AC
broom.
is high from it, yeah.
Fuck.
Um, But yeah, no, it's very dangerous. That's why approaching the cradle like that is a risk, but it does get you up there without having to go through the town. But yeah, you're up on the cradle now. You only have to worry about whatever's up here, really.
The butcher.
The butcher.
GG.
Yes. Okay,
We'll be fine.
let's go around and do some shout-outs and see where you guys can be found this week. Let's go ahead and start with Tomato.
Hi, I'm Tomato. I stream.
Hates Mayo.
Hi, Sam.
Hey man, you can find him on twitch.tv/tomato or tomato.
That's right.
He plays a whole
Staff
variety of
gave me
games.
that name.
He plays the weird and wonderful games.
It's true. He's your Discover
right.
streamer. The one you
Play
said,
a
the
lot of
Vanguard.
Fucking trash.
The one who sifts through the garbage so you don't
He's the-
have to.
Yeah,
He's the Vanguard of
all
Steam's
for
back browser.
He's the stream equivalent of a dumpster diver.
Yeah, you know what to buy off him, whatever gems come out of it. But you can find him over on twitch.tv/tomato or tomato_gaming is his Twitter there. Thanks for playing, bud. Sam Strippin.
What's up, guys? I'm Strippin. You can find me at twitch.tv/strippin. Most days from 2 Eastern. I've been playing a lot of Forza recently.
I see you've gone to driving games.
I played like
It's so-
5 minutes of Forza. And
Dude, it's
I
so
loved
fun.
it. And then I didn't play it anymore.
It's really fun. Just
Really
driving
fun.
around and
That was it.
just driving around and like collecting shit and stuff like that is like really fun.
Yeah, that's fun. Bree.
Hi, I'm Brie Bun. I'm a variety streamer. I'm playing through Alien Isolation right now. I'm halfway through it. And it's fucking amazing.
Great. When are you going to be done with it so I can watch your streams again? Because it's too scary.
It's a long game.
Hopefully
It's
this
really long.
week. It's like 30 to 40 hours long,
Damn.
depending on how
It's
scared
too
you are
long.
too.
30
I
to 40?
love it. I think depending on how slow you go. I
Oh,
know it's
really?
for sure 30 because I'm halfway through and I've done
technically, it
like
could be
15
10,000 hours depending on how
damn.
slow you go.
Yeah,
That's true. That's
Um,
true.
but it's honestly like the best movie game I've ever played by far. It's so fucking good. I mean, I love Alien.
The best game I've
but
ever
I'm gonna-
watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be continuing that on Tuesday if you're interested in watching on my channel.
Cool. Dodger, who is AFK right now, is a plume of smoke.
We had a toddler incident.
And I guess, yeah, imagine so. I always feel bad because she has to quickly, like, she's always on the ball, kind of turning
Yeah.
the cam last minute. Incredible passive perception IRL. Dodger plays a new game every day on stream over on her channel. She
Forgot.
streams early EU hours. Did I?
You forgot the part where she goes, you can find me at Dex Bonus on pretty much everything.
That's true. She does say that as her
Do you
intro.
why don't you do it?
Yeah, do you
have
remember
an
it word for word?
Part. No, I
Yeah.
don't know it word for word,
Oh,
but
no,
I do
you-
know she says.
Hi guys,
Hi,
I'm Dodger.
You can find me at Dex Bonus on pretty much everything. I play a different game every day, and I drink coffee. I talk about my kids. So if that sounds like it's right up your alley,
That's the one
That
I
was
was gonna
actually
say.
kind of spot on. That was
Yeah.
kind of spot on. Oh my god, I forgot the kid and coffee bit. That was spot on.
Yep,
There
the
you
kid and
go.
coffee is mandatory.
It's true.
you gotta say that part.
Absolutely.
Shane.
Hi, I'm Shane. No stream
Hi,
today or
Shane.
tomorrow. Hi.
Shane.
Hi,
I
Shane.
gotta pack up my.
Hi Shane.
Stop.
I didn't even say
Dude,
hi to me.
overwhelmed
You said
here.
hi to Sam.
Hi, Tomato.
Hi, Tomato.
No more highs. I don't know any
Hey,
of you
Shane.
anymore. No. No stream today or tomorrow. I gotta pack up my desk and my drum set and put them in boxes. You're never gonna see this room again. Sorry.
Damn.
I hope the next one's gonna be as pretty. I'll try to get some wall stuff, but yeah, that's where I'll be.
Cool. Good luck with your move. Old lady gamer.
Hello, I'm OLG. Rarely I stream. More often I tweet shitty takes on stuff. You could find me on Twitter. You could maybe find me on Twitch. Shout out to Shane's room that we will see no more, and shout out to Shane's cats who we won't.
Stop,
His cat roommates who we won't see anymore.
Oh.
You guys will get a cute puppy.
Oh, we will get to
Okay.
see a puppy, so that's okay.
It's true.
That's it. That's my deal.
Hello everyone. I'm Joe Fudge. You can find me on this channel. Thank you everyone for playing as usual. Is anyone going live after this?
I don't stream.
Okay,
I got you grown up things tonight.
that's fair enough. I'll raid into Kraken. I think the boys are all playing the crab game, squid game thingy.
Oh yeah.
So I'll send you guys over there. In the meanwhile, if you want to see my Patreon, I post up all of the GM notes and some of the homebrew stuff I make up on there. Otherwise, you can join the Discord by doing Godforged, I think. And that'll get you to the Discord. And you can go there and post fan art, talk about the episode, all sorts of stuff. Otherwise, if you want to watch any of the content I do, I suggest you don't. No, I do on Tuesdays. I read a bunch of homebrew, and I don't know what I'll do this week, but we'll find some games to play. Thanks everyone for playing. We'll catch you guys on the next week as we ascend the Cradle. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Joe.
Enjoy it, guys. Go and enjoy Kraken, everyone, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.